broadcast as radio impulses into space.
Did you think it was? The signals are broadcast as radio impulses into space. All bets are being heard on every real telescope on the entire
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I made it on time. Can you believe it? Even after the day I've had, which was long. For those of you that don't know, by the way, we'll get to that in a minute. Fuck it. Let's say hi to everybody first. Right, scrolling up the screen to the very top. It's not that hard, actually. Most people are quiet. CJ Shadow, Skeleton, Ben Cross, Smooch, Gravy, DJ, Unforgiven Car Park, Conjured Samurai, Darth Kitty, Lenicus Maximus, Snake Buddy, Fless, Tash, Mike Macon, and So Tally Toba. How you doing? Welcome into the stream. There's a button. Time is but a social construct. Yes, I am aware. It's a, what is it? It's an abstract concept, not a wristwatch. People, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am on Flex at the moment because I've got to mix up some stuff and do some inventory management after the Infinite Archive run the other day, or yesterday, or the day before, whenever the fuck it was. Endless, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you didn't see it already, no spoilers if you already know the information. It's very easy to not break your own perk and leak information. That is the amazing Tony Silver, by the way. Give her a shout out in the chat. Make sure you're following. I haven't finished the last one. BFG is available on Patreon Early Access. So put Patreon in the chat. If you want early access, go watch it now. Don't tell anyone in the audience what happened. It's for later. Anyone that doesn't want early access, obviously you will get it for free on YouTube on Saturday. Enders with a sub, thank you very much. Must like it here, apparently. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat, especially for the newcomers. First one. First sub. I'm not going to ask you what made you sub. I'm just going to take it. Thank you very much. You've got emotes. Use and abuse them as you see fit. Do not worry about adverts. You don't have to watch them anymore. But just to make sure they work, you need to refresh your stream. Updated BFG. Let's go. How have you updated BFG? Let's go. You're not even in there. You can't have access to it. They all die in the end. Yeah, well, not always. You've been lurking around for a while. Fair enough. Most people do, actually. This is so fucking funny. This isn't business advice because I'm not going to go into that because I have too much to manage and we'll be here for fucking ever. But when it comes to streamers, I'll use the term streamers loosely because it's usually the really edgy people that want to be streamers because they see all the glamorous side of it, but they don't want to put in the work. Those particular people are the ones I'm talking about, or those specific people. When they sit there and go, lurkers are useless. No, they're not. No, they're not. Lurkers make up a very, very, very large proportion of your viewership 9 times out of 10. Also, bear in mind, we've had TV for nearly 100 years, and what do you think people did all the time from their sofas? They watched without engaging with the persons making it happen. So it's very important to have lurkers. If you dismiss them, you will never be successful as a streamer. Just letting you know. Finally got to level 50 and 160. Nice, congratulations, hype train o'clock. Well done indeed. I don't know why it started, but we've got a hype train. Let's fucking go. But yeah, those people that sit there and go, well, lurkers are a waste of time. Lurkers don't help us. No, that's bullshit. Lurkers help you a lot. How do you think TV ratings go up in the first place? Not by people ringing up and go, hello, TV man. Yeah, I like it. No, that doesn't happen. It doesn't matter. What matters is how many people watch and when. Shout out Mike and take a damn shout out. Mike needs a shout out as well. 100 bits from Darth Kitty. Thank you very much indeed. Contributing to the hype train. Much appreciated. Bear in mind, people, we are on currently 23,700 and... No, that's wrong. 237,780 bits. We are going for 1 million bits, people. We are almost 250,000. We are almost. Well, 25% in. Brain, engage brain. Bank. Wrong one. Where's Typhus? Typhus and Drummer. There you are. You're on the wrong bar. On the wrong tab, even. What happens in Patreon stays in Patreon, Zion Ninjas. Slayer Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You are correct. Welcome in. Give him a shout out if you haven't followed him already. Make sure you do so. Fix it quickly. These are all going in the bonk because my main character can have one. Well, if he needs them. These are going in the bonk as well. If they can. Housing stuff. I mean, these will get chucked into somewhere. Potionos. We do always need potions in the bank just in case the character hasn't got some. Dead Island installed. Brilliant, thanks. That should already be installed. Why the fuck are my games now pretending to be installed? Did I have an update? Who knows? Hype train o'clock, people. It is almost the end of the month, and my Twitch month has been, in comparison to average, Pumba, because gifted subs fell off. So we've got to get them back. So, make the hype train move. My brain engaged somewhere else then. I had to move my stuff from one character to another, and I think we're good. Money. 200k. Ooh, let's go. That can go in the bank for my main character. He holds most of the money. I leave about 10k on my characters 9 times out of 10, but sometimes I forget. So you can have all of them but 10k. You can have 199. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Have 10k. Right, swapping. Something happened. Anyway, Divine Flux, thank you very much for the resub. Listen to this.
Ooh.
That, people, is a beer. I don't know why I didn't make the sound. Why didn't I make the sound when you did a sub thing? I'm going to make a sound for you. Sub Prime, you've been subscribed for 2 months. What a legend. Thank you very much. Phoenix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You made me leave the game, dude. Phoenix is so distracted, it made me delete my screen and go backwards. Cheers. Yes, yes. Smooches in, people. I've got to swap around my characters and find out where all my stuff is. Doing good. Ate my chicken and now I'm back to Dune. Good. Thank you for the chicken attack. Put exclamation point servers in the chat. There is a strong possibility. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how the audience takes this over time. There's a strong possibility that I may close the PvE server for Dune. Basically, it's a very large amount of money for both, and that was the plan in the first place, obviously, to pay to keep the servers up so people can play them. But generally speaking, 99.9% of people are actively playing on one server and not the other. So I may keep one, dump the other one, and consolidate it, but we'll see. That's the origin of the chicken attack. You could go to YouTube, and that's where it is. Twangy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where the fuck is this stuff and things? Ah. He has got loads of stuff on him, obviously. My main character should have a mouth now. I asked for it for so long, there's no way my main character's not going to use it. We need now, We always need something else. Now we need a armored, like fully armored, you can't see his fur anymore, metal, shiny mammoth. Like plated to fucking back. That's what we need. Obviously, Conjure Samurai, that chicken attack thing is not actually mine. That is a clip from a very famous video on YouTube. So that is the origin of it. It comes from there. Google chicken attack, you will find it. Yeah, the wings. With what little Dumbo wings for his ears or something? Dear oh dear. How much money has he got? 485k. All just from the Infinite Archive. Can you actually believe it? Dear oh dear. Smooch has got some roll. See, that's what happens. You have a really good idea, and then someone goes, yeah, and then we can... You fucked it up. You fucked it up. Why would you do that? You don't need that much on you. You need 5 to be in there, and the 600 to be in there, and then you're good. Banging. Right. Where is Nizume? Nizume, come here. Thank you. Very glittery ones. We're not on the same planet. We are not on the same planet. Vigix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why? Oh, there we go. They need to go in the bank. Should probably do my marketing stuff today. Wow, excuse me, that came out of fucking nowhere. VDSA the other day, we're 1k off of the record, well, current board, with 3 people that haven't played it that much or at all. It was fucking brilliant. Zuka, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Buy some out with tiny chicken wings just so I can have my buffalo wings. That is probably the closest you've been to actually pretending to be part of a conversation ever. That was a full sentence rather than a meme. Well done. You get 3.5 points for that. You are almost capable of holding together a conversation. Chicken and pig attack. Pig attack? Go away with the stupid camel. Camels are shit.
Yes.
Yes. Need to squash stuff on you. I don't think this all was from the Infinite Archive, you know. I think this was just VDSA. Then Almost Immortal Warrior went in there as well, didn't he? Let's log out. Other character. Log out. I got a well. That's awesome. Well. Smooch phone home. I've been compromised. Let's see. Malcolm doesn't have anything on him. Almost Immortal Warrior does. His only just Clown Prince. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we. Oh my god, are we? I read that as well. For some reason, the exclamation point decided to look almost like an L. My eyes are fucked. Just absolutely knackered. So, I'm going to see words wrong.
Hello there.
That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Andrea, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello there. Welcome in. Don't need to repair. We do need to sell stuff to the merchant. Any trash? These are trash as well, aren't they? Nope, all good ones. Delete this. Delete the Master's Shield. The perfected one. That means I got a one-handed weapon that I have not had before. Otherwise that wouldn't pop up. And he has a different deconstruction merchant because of fashion. Delete. Oh, missed one.
I don't know.
And bonk. That can stay with me. That needs to be opened. That can go in there. The fuck, that needs repairing. Bank, 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 bank. Do I need these? Yes, I do need those. Vault keys. I knew I had them somewhere. That can go in there. Eat both of those. How much money do I have on him? Tip him upside down. Many millions. I have. He's got fucking loads on him. Sitting there with 100k. I know I'm being really nitpicky about this, but tough. There we go. Swap. Turtle Swatter. How you doing? Shady McMilkman. All the way from his trip to Cybernetic Implant Land. Welcome in. Thank you very much indeed. 17 months on the bounce. Both of you get a ninja button. I might say I like it here. Good evening, Zion Ninjas. How you doing? I have to change the mount on my main character because I asked for like 6 or 7 years for a mammoth mount. Finally fucking got it. It's not your fault, you know. Maybe we want it as a community. Check my videos. Go to YouTube. They're all there. I keep the history so you can revisit it. I've been crazing for it for fucking years. Now we've got it, I need to put up my main character. And it was gifted by the amazing Mike Macon. Imagine that, asking for something for so long and then someone gifts it to you. We need to make sure that his mount is definitely a mammoth. Oh, also, just spoiler, you see this here? It says elephants with an S. No, not celephants. The S is on the end, Conjured Samurai. Elephants. Means more than one. So that's the first of many. Ah, ha 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 ha. See, they did that on purpose. Let's see what we've got. I need to check all the recipes. I get so many fucking recipes. I don't know what this character actually has. So, I check them all. If none of them are any good, I chuck them. I need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Actually, it'll be easier if I do this the other way around. The ones I do need, I will take, and the ones I don't need, I'll leave in there. That way, it's quite clear to me that I need to sell them. Or squash them. Oh, that's new. Wow, I have wind today. Excuse me. Shit chick recipes. If you don't know how to notice whether you've got them or not, see the bottom it says already known. If you don't already have it, it will say in green, learn this. Something to that effect. The recipe. Aha, motifs. Same applies to these. And it's got a little symbol beside it. See that little green thing? Means I don't know it already. Banging. Really bloody handy. Now, I do not need any of those because I've done them all. Such a good little quality of life addition there. Why is that in there? That's treasure. We sell those. Sell. And sell and sell the trash. Does anybody else do this? It take a whole day to go through their inventory management. Just looking at why are they not locked? You should be locked. That is dangerous. Alright, calm yourself down, mate. Lock, please. I could have sold that by accident. Did you just... Did I just... What? I don't know what that word is. There's a way, throw everything in a box. Then once a week, go over everything. Yep. That means we're getting at least 2. It does mean we're getting at least 2. Oliphants, they won't have those. It'd be nice if they did. There's a meme. Okay. Well, I don't know that one. That's really annoying because I know most of them. When I say most of them, I mean I've had too much shit thrown at me on social media that I didn't want to see. Just too much. There's some shit I can never, ever, ever get time back for. Yeah, like this stream. No, you can rewatch it whenever time you want. You don't have to be here. You can watch it later. Save yourself some time now. My whiskers, oh my god, I'm never gonna unsee that. Every whinge bag in the fucking world that cries for the stupidest reason ever is gonna have that reference when I see them or watch them misbehave in chat. It's the sad part is, well, that was probably for entertainment. There are people like that. It's mental. There are people like it. Oh, you're making fun of furries. Yes! Shut up. It's in the bar. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, I don't give a fuck what you do or what you like. But those guys where they're just fucking crying in the shower because their drawn-on whiskers fell off are just fucking priceless. It's not even funny. It just hurt my brain. Oh dear. I saw like two of their videos, and I had to get off Instagram. I was like, do you know what? I'm done with this. If I could set it on fire, I would. Delete stuff. Who's this Tony person? Why you got Y on the end? How come people see people's names and make up the letters?
How can I help?
Consume recipes. That's what we were doing. I don't remember which version of the build I'm using right now. Oh, no. Now I know. One of these is wrong. Oh, no, I did finish it. My phone auto-corrected your name twice. So you just decided to keep it instead of correcting it yourself? Sounds like a you problem. That was silly. Blame Samsung. Everybody else does. Hello there. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I saw you in Slayer's stream earlier. Or at least you came through one of his raves, the Tony stream. Welcome. I need to fix my eye, actually. It is fucking fluttering. Your Samsung likes to change Tony to tonight. I mean, that makes more sense because you're halfway through the word. But when you're trying to spell a name and it keeps making up how you should spell it, I mean, shut up, Samsung. What do you know? Here's him. I will get over it. Are you sure? Look at this for an exit. Surprise, motherfucker! It's cool as hell. Does anybody else have that? Correction. Does anybody else use that? Because I'm sure lots of people have it, but don't use it. Because there's too many things to use. Be difficult and cost energy, but yeah. It'll be really difficult. There'll be sleep lost and everything. Look at this cool mammoth! I waited years for this. Now I should be able to run people over like the bike on Dune. Did you know that? On Dune, if you hover over something with an assault chopper and you land on it, like you teabag it with a helicopter and then go backwards and forwards, you can run people over. There's a real life friend. I figured as much. Welcome in. We have to put up with him. No, I'm joking. He's doing good. Whee! Recently joined the Designer Gaming stream team. People, if you want to see the information for that particular team, you can obviously find it on the website. Put website in the chat and click on stream team. Easy to find. Boing. I didn't know you knew the real Mario, Slayer. Small world. He's a small plumber too. Boing. What an amazing idea for a game. A plumber that punches bricks and picks up mushrooms. Coins come out and he jumps down tubes, sewer tubes, to rescue a princess from a giant turtle dragon. Fucking weird. Don't put those in the bank. The best games are like that, where they make no fucking sense whatsoever. This is where someone goes, well, actually, the story is a lot deeper than that. I didn't say so's your mum. That's the one time I didn't say it. I went silent. The chat was waiting for it. Go on, over mechanic close though. BSE is up in the guild group finder looking for DDs. Close. One healer, one tank, 60 minutes tops once we enter into the dream state. Okay. Go on, BFG. I was really going to do market stuff for a minute. And let me see. I'm even kicked from all these fucking guilds. Guild store. Probably not. One of them I got kicked from recently. Like, hey, you didn't pay your bill. I was like, why don't you just fucking tell me? Been here for like 4 years. Those are worth 2,000 each. Undercut. 1. I'm not tight. That won't fucking sell anyway. Nobody needs them anymore. You know why? Because everyone's already got them. And even if it's a new player, their guild is going to go, hey, I got loads of those. Take one of these. I can't sell it to the merchant. Merchant even. I was going to say vendor and merchant. We've got merchant. Wait a minute. I know you. You know somebody else too? How do you know more than one person? I didn't think you knew anyone. Wow. I'm surprised. Anyway, these I don't normally sell for this much. I know the market price says that, but I don't sell them for that. I sell them based on my own standards and what I am happy to sell them for. Mercenary ones, 5k all day long. Take it. Get yourself a bargain. Oh, that's actually bloody close. So you're kidding? Instead of DLC stuff, I would actually sell for about 5, but DLC stuff 10 all day long. That is getting 5. You're just undercutting the whole market. 10. I have a standard. DLC's 10. Non-DLC's 5. Unless they're really, really fucking old. However, weapons, helmets, chests, and shields are different. Those sell really, really well. Trinamac belt 11k. You fucking high. Someone get a bargain. What the fuck? It's been out since many Christmases ago. Malakath? Same again. They're relatively easy to pick up. Motif 23. You're laughing. I mean, these... No, not a chance. That'll go for 1k if you're lucky. Although people are trying to inflate the prices, so maybe we'll get lucky in it. Good rule. That's what I have. So, Fang Lair, for example. If I go into Fang Lair and I get weapons...
Drinks all around.
Thank you for the YouTube sub, actually. Weapons I'll sell for 10k. The body pieces I'll sell for 5k, unless it's a helmet or a chest. If it's a shield, it's going for 20. That's basically how I do things with DLC dungeons. Anywhere else, if it's older stuff, 5k for the more important ones, 1k for everything else. And I sell motifs all day fucking long. And I know someone's going to sit there and go, well, technically, you could get 10. Technically, I could wait a month to potentially get 10, but also potentially get nothing. I always sell my motifs. So I will sell them based on what I'm happy to receive. And then whatever happens when they throw it over a rainbow, I don't give a fuck. So this, 3k is relatively low. It is a weapon. It's old, non-DLC stuff. So technically speaking, that would be somewhere between 1 and 3. It's already 3, 1. Fuck it. Regatta again, 1. Not even going to mess with it. I'm going to run out of space. We're going to ignore the Regatta stuff because I've got too many of them. We're going to find some shinier shit. Shardborn. Boots. That is actually on par with what I would normally charge. Armor pieces, DLC, 5k. Unless I know damn sure people are going mental about it. In which case, that's very, very different. This, for example. Look at this. 32k. You fucking high. The average being 32k. That one is getting a bit of a kick. That one's going for 20. I would normally sell that if it's new for 10. If it's old for 5. Get a bargain there. Axes would normally go for 10 if they weren't so sought after. In fact, I'm going to maintain that one and I'm going to still sell it for 10. Dreadsail shields. That's been out for ages. Shields, I do 20. Because shields are fucking beautiful and people really like the fashion on shields. So, 10 for weapons, 5 for armor, 20 for shields. Helmets, 10. Although that one has got some interest. This is the good thing about the add-on. We can now see what people are trying to flog off. So I'll put them up a little bit. Helmets, again, are really sought after. So, as you can see, the average is around 20. So I'm not far off. But with it being an older DLC, I will drop it to 10. I stick to my rule unless I can see, which we can now, if anything is dramatically different. Technically speaking, I would try to flog that for 10 usually. That is from DLC type stuff. But since the price looks like the average is very fucking low and nobody wants it, 5. Swords. Swords go for 10 all day long. Unless people really want them, in which case I put the price up. How many more we got? 17 more. Axes, 10k again. They'll fucking sell. If people are paying attention to the averages, they'll sell. That just means that someone's got one really, really fucking high. And they can use it to tank the market. All they need to do is put a few extremely fucking high, and it bumps the average up. Shoulders, 5k. Again, I'm not far off the actual average for that. Console has always been supply and demand. You never had a tool for it. So if you can gauge what you see as the averages, it's quite easy to set your own prices. Again, maces would normally be 10, but the average is really, really low, so that's ducking, putting that way lower. Normally be 5, that's staying as 5. Not messing with that. Yeah, well, you could get 3k more. I could wait all fucking month. If you're actually going to sell stuff, make sure you can sell stuff quickly. The term is close the fucking deal. Chest, 20. There you go, see? Close. 10 for weapons and chests and helmets, unless they're really sought after, in which case 20. However, that one is a little close to what I would normally consider average, so I'm going to fuck with it a little bit and let them have 15. Boots, 5. Boot. That would have been 5, but since it's very, very close to 5 as the average, there's obviously some lower ones. Let's go in 3. Axes should normally be 10 for me. I would normally put that as a 10. Average being 5, let's go down to 3 again. I'll shift it, get rid of it, and move on. They want to sell it afterwards, it's up to them. Shields. This is where I would normally whack that straight up to 20, but the average is low, so that is going to be at the standard 10. I would normally put DLC stuff for. Weapons and chests and helmets. Legs. That is high. I would normally go with 5 for that one. But we're going to go 10. 19 is incredibly high, I would have thought. But then it's got potions on the side of it. People like the fashion. I'm happy with 10. Gloves. Again, these are quite high because of the motif. Looks rather shiny. I would normally go 5. I'm staying 5. Daggers. That would normally be 10 or 20. It's nowhere near 20. It's nowhere near 10. We're in the middle of the fucking 2. So I'm staying with 10. Surprised that isn't higher, actually. They're shiny. And I ran out of fucking guild space. What's this one? Could you mark it? That'll do. Chests. This would normally be 20 for me. Chests are 10, but really, really shiny ones 20. This is actually quite high in comparison to what I would normally expect it to be. But at least we can see it now. So that's staying on my higher end of my averages. This is 2 of them, in fact. See if anyone notices. I'm going to put the price at 15. I know, I just sold them both on the same one. But if no one's really after it, and they buy both at the same time, they think I made a mistake. 15k for me. Generally speaking, those ones don't fucking sell. Someone thinks they got a bargain. That's me winning. 10 on that. These are... That would normally be 5. We're going to have 10. Fuck it. Sea Giant Shields. That is a lot lower than I expected. That would be normally 20 or 30 or so, at least for me. So, that is staying below the average. 5, unfortunately. People don't like the Sea Giant Shields. Tell what people like based on what people ramp the prices up to. 10. That was a sale. That was also a sale. Probably watch legs. Would normally be 5. 11 being the average. I don't want to go too low on it, but I also don't think I'm missing out, so fuck it, I'm sticking to it. Daggers would normally be 10, but it's not even close to 10. So we're going to do what the rest of the stuff does and put that down to 5 as well. Boots, please be 5. Ooh, average is good. Is it annoying that I'm making sure I'm exactly on the zeros? 20k, close to, is actually not too bad. However, I don't want to put that up there for 20k. I've tried putting that up for 20k before, it didn't sell. That is going up at 10, at my average price for weapons. That is very high. Why is that so high? Would normally allow that for 5. 10 would be a push. 26 being average, I'm having 20. Daggers, I normally go 10, I'm keeping 10. Fashion, obviously. There's 2 weapons here. Now I can split it up and be lazy and sell them individually, or I can give people what they think is a bargain. So I'm normally looking for 5 each, right? So what I'll do is I'll put... Actually, that is going to sell both of them. Whatever. We'll put it down. Make it look like 10. I would normally sell them for 5 each. They probably don't normally... Well, they probably won't sell on their own at 5 each, because who uses that fucking bow? But because it's below the average, they're going to see 2. They're going to go, oh, bargain. No. It is a bargain, but now you've got 2 to sell. You might make a lot out of it, but at least I got mine sold rather than fucking around one at a time. I can go to 10. I swear they just kicked in again. I heard another an email. These are quite good, actually. Moongrave Fane swords. Not many people get that done. I'm surprised that they're quite low. Mind you, the swords might not look too good fashion-wise. Helmet, 20k. Lovely jubbly. Again, helmets and chests and weapons between 10 and 20k, depending on how popular they are. Normally that would be 10 for me. Apparently people are after it. Fine. Zen daggers. Blech. That is too close to 10 for me to even fuck with, to be honest. A couple of them are. Let's make that go down. That'll sell. Sunspire boots, 5. Good thing about that is so many people do Sunspire now that the motifs are actually quite cheap, so you can kind of quick fire, get rid of them. These are worth allegedly 9 on average, so that would be like 3 a pop. We'll sell it for 6. I know there's 2 there. I'm happy with 3 each. They don't know they're getting 2. Well, they do know they're getting 2. They don't know I'm getting rid of 2 on purpose. Same for these. Meridian staff. Do you know why they sell so well? I mean, why they are so many of them? It's because Depths of Manatar is one of the most played DLC dungeons. Because it's got a skin. And I don't mean it's got a skin and that's it. It's got a skin that only requires you to play Vet. You don't need any other achievements. 10. But because most people get the achievement once, loads of people sell the motif they get that one time. Oh, fuck this. This can go for 5. And the market gets scraps. versus the people that farm it all the time. So if 4 people do it once, get their achievement and don't go back, they are less likely to sell their motif. So less likely to keep the motifs if they sell well on the market. So they pump them out. And loads of new groups completed. Each one is 4 different pages on the market. So it looks a lot busier. So the prices drop. Then people actively farm it, and the really rare ones go up there. So then people go back in to try and farm the rare ones to pump the market full of it. So it cycles. So you get loads of them. It is funny. Chests. What the fuck? 80k a pop? We're splitting that. This one I am going to do a little different. I need to do that in my inventory. For some reason, we don't have a split tool. We have to go back in. 80k a pop. Jesus fucking Christ. Who's paying 80k a pop for those? Realize I completed a set from Fungal Grow. Nice! Congratulations! That's your sticker book done. I'm going to hazard a guess at Spider Cultist. You finished the Spider Cultist set. Then you can ask me why I think that. Could be wrong, but going by the law of averages, I would say that that is correct. These are worth a lot of money if that is what they're going for. I know they're only going for what they sell for rather than what they're up for. That's different. But they're looking good. Done that one already. That would be 10. The reason I assume that you've done Spider Cultist is because that particular set requires you to do destruction staff damage, which means the weapons only come in destruction staves. So 4 of them. How would I craft a set? You don't need to craft a set. Oh, you mean to remake it? Technically speaking, you pick up the items, you put them on. You can transmute them, which is changing the trait if you prefer, or you can delete them all. Once they're in your sticker book, you can rebuild them in any trait you like as long as you've got it unlocked. So you need to go to the transmutation station. If you have one, great. If one of your friends has one, also great. But if not, there is one in Clockwork City that you can use publicly. So transmutation station, you need to have transmute stones, and you need to have a trait of your choice unlocked in order to make it in that trait. This is way too low. I'm putting out for 5. Silver Dawn axes. The weapons are quite cheap, surprisingly. Huntsman legs. They're cheap as fuck. We're going to put them up as 10. Yes, I know there's 2 there. That's a catch. Got it. I'm working on traits. Glad I'm going in the right direction. You are. But again, I assume it's Spider Cultist because there's only 4 weapons for that set. This is shit. Jamura stuff. You're not going to get 21k, 29k for that, for 4 of them. You're not going to get 7k for them. They're fucking redundant. Unfortunately, when new motifs come in for events, which everyone's got access to, shit canoes put everything up at a really high price. So they sell. Because everyone's desperate to get them right away and they can't be bothered to farm them. Then, when they're not popular anymore, rare, because they've gone, the price goes down because it's already been tanked to shit. So all the leftovers that everyone desperately farmed at the time, thinking that they could make loads of money like the day one fuckers, just sit there doing nothing. It's to learn off of, then I'll dive more into it. Fair enough. The thing is, research is never going to be a bad thing for you. Research any trait that you don't already currently have access to or knowledge of. It's something you should do straight away, because then not only will you be able to craft stuff, different traits and all the rest of it, but you'll also be able to make your favorite sets, whatever it is you're using, in any trait you like. I'm not even going to bother putting these on a marker, they're a waste of time. Getting your 9 trait crafter up and running is obviously pretty damn cool, but it's not just about that. The trait changes or the remaking of stuff with the trait you want makes a huge difference. So it is definitely worth investing the time into crafting. Research everything. Scalecaller boots, 5k. Fang Lair, fucking loads of them. I'm gonna be here all fucking day. Jesus! I've been busy. Remember when this was expensive? Fucking hell. But yeah, you'll find when there's an event, people put the prices up to new things that everyone's got access to. And then when it's rare, the price goes down. Which is the complete opposite of how economy generally works. Like, if it's not very easy to get, it should be higher. But people get desperate, and they punk the market very early on. What's this? Bloodforge helmets. I have some of that. That I would normally sell for about 5 to 10k. Apparently people want to pay more. Fine. See some of the outliers, and if they're any good, then we'll get rid of them. If not, then we won't. That will do. My god, so many. Fang Lair swords. They used to sell for quite a lot, actually. The chest does. Chest is really good. There's 2 very similar ones. Shields, that is averaging 10k. We're not going to get more than 5 for that. I know it says they sell for that, but they do not. They go on by the average prices. Fang Lair helmets, number 5. Would be 10, but if you look at the average on there, not going to happen. Nobody likes to pay averages. This is worth fuck all. I don't think they're getting a bargain. I mean, they technically are, but they're going to have to resell 3 things. Fuck them. That's another sale. Let's see. 5 on those. That would normally be 10. That's another sale. Hear it? Hear the dong going off. This is where I find out I've got no volume. Nope. Got volume. Bloodforge chest. 26k? Fucking high. No way is people paying that. Swords. 3. You can get those from dailies anyway. Some people relentlessly fucking run dailies. Just because you don't doesn't mean somebody else doesn't. Some people pay 3 fucking accounts just to do writs. Celestial stuff doesn't sell for shit. I know it belongs to Trial, but it's base game. They're in abundance on the market. Just because it's got an average doesn't mean it's going to sell. There might be too many of them. Dark Brotherhood, that one will sell. Surprised it's that low, actually. Thieves Guild, that also does sell quite well. Surprised that's low. Maybe no one's looking for it at the moment. Or maybe there just aren't many of them because they're actually pretty tricky to find. So if one person finds it and nobody else does, and they put it up for 5k, that's the now going the rate. So, fun times. Dreadhaunt chests, too close to 10. We want to bring that down. Also too close to 10. How many have I got left? 5? Not Dremora. 5 for this. It's also really easy for people to mess with this. If there's none of that particular type up and they put it up for a really low price and you think it's the going average, they can just take yours really cheap and then resell it. But if you're happy with the sale, it's their business what they do with it. I had this argument with someone before. They were like, well, I sold it for 500k and they got a million for it. So, close the deal. Don't chase the next sale. You only chase the next sale if it's your sale, not if it's someone else's. What they do with it after they've bought it off you is their business. Greetings, salutations. Tally, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm selling stuff. Want some? Sold some already. These, even though they're base game stuff, you forget, just because you've been playing for 11 years, doesn't mean other people have. I'll take 100 gold for that. What did I get? While I was standing there messing around, 2.5k, 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 4.5k, 4.5k. Happy days, money. Obviously they take tax out of it, so it's 55533. Let's see. Where is the bonk? Money. It's got tons of it. Look at all this money. Telvar stones can stay in there. Dude, I was doing inventory management and dumping loads of stuff I don't really need to keep on my bags anymore. My bank was full of recipes and I had to make sure I either ate them or sold them. And once they're all gone, I'll flog all these ones. That frees up inventory space. Banging. You can go to the bank. And now I've got loads of space left. Whew. Did you see, Tally, that the BFG has been updated? It's on Patreon Early Access at the moment. Exclamation point Patreon in the chat. If you want early access, you can go get it. You can see it for 2 days before everybody else. And get ahead of the game. I just shot someone. If not, then of course you can wait until Saturday and it'll be on YouTube. My eye just went all foggy. Don't do that. I'm gonna get told off by a guard now because I just killed somebody. Shit. Saw your reference, but I have not seen the build yet. You won't see the build yet if you don't have early access. That's kind of the point. But you will see it on YouTube if you don't have early access. You almost done with it? Nice. Bear in mind, people, if you do have early access, no mentioning of it in the chat. No spoilers are allowed. Otherwise, you shit other people out of their hard-earned money because they paid for that perk. Just to be clear. Boing. I'm not supposed to be on this character, actually. He is finished. He is ready for other stuff. Malcolm, no. Pew, 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 pew. We could play him a bit. One button to rule them all. Used to be, not anymore, but he's still staying that way. Should we play the BFG? Of course we should. Oh, I'm sick of beams. Sick of it then. People in the chat, PlayStation EU. How many people do we have currently that can turn up on a BFG? I'm gauging how many people we've got first before I decide the plan. 1, 2. That's 2. It's a good start. 3. There's 4 of us. 5. Ooh, it's looking good. Keep going, keep going. Not now. Oh, there's always 1, isn't there? What about Lena? No? 5? 5 is not enough. It's too many and not enough. It's too many for a dungeon, not enough for a trial. That's bad. Ah, man. It was worth a shot, right? Boing, boing. Where's the mighty Adrea? I know Adrea's got one. So has Vigic, so that would have been 2 more. Because tanks and healers would be easy at that point. Boing, boing. Let's take... Oh, and again. See? Ta-da! 3.6... Fucking hell. 3.6k. 4.6k. 2.7. 4.6. It's fucking popping off now. How'd you make money in ESO? Pay attention. 4.6. 4.6. Ting, ting, ting. Oh, dear. And again. 4.6. These are all 5k ones. 5k again. 5k again. 5k again. Ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Should we keep looking for a minute? See if it happens again. I think they found everything they want, whoever that was. Get out of the menu. If we turn around and do a spin, we'll get some more, won't we? Or if we took an odd number into some place like Imperial City. I wasn't looking for suggestions of content. That's tantamount to backseating. I'm not looking for ideas of what to do on my own stream. I've done 3,000. I've got loads of ideas. I just have a plan up here that I'm willing to share once I have enough people. Turns out we don't. In the meantime, I'm being distracted by my inbox going off. Madness. Where is Adrea? Adrea, are you here? Boing. Let's see if we can do what we did last time and make it actually happen. Apologies. Indeed. You're good. Yes. Adrea, would you like to tank Scalecaller without being dead peak? Did I say that right? Radicus Maximus and... I can't believe I'm going to ask for you personally. Radicus Maximus and Unforgiven Car Park. Would you like to step up to the table? Don't be fucking dead. This needs to merge PS and PC Mac servers. Why do they need to? So you could, so you can join on stream, I see. Well, you forget I play on every single server. All of them. Even last week I was on PC. Loads. It's a bold choice on your behalf, but yes, so you can come too. I was on PC last week, you missed it. Zos, yeah. Can you merge servers, please? What possible reason could you muster in order to consider that very, very difficult feat? First of all, a possibility, and secondly, a necessity. I want to play a game with Cyanide. Oh, well, let's do it then. I'd offer a BFG, but my ESO Plus ran out. Dude! Put the Switch down. Put the Switch down. You don't need to buy any more games for it. Oh, dear. Well, we'll see what happens later. Maybe we'll do a VAA or something. Unexpire it. He brought a Switch, and then his PlayStation broke. And then he got his PlayStation, like a new one, and then didn't pay his ESO. So, priorities, dude. You brought a Switch and food. Both of those things, if you didn't have them, you'd be able to play. Anyway, we might do some base game stuff in a bit. We'll see. Buffkers. Unforgiven Car Park and Raddy were supposed to join. Slayer, I asked for the other two and Andrea. But stay tuned if you are available, because if we do get enough people later, we'll be doing a trial. We'll be joining us there. The Switch is needed for Pokemon. I can't argue with that. Well played. Olympian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You can but try. The mighty Andrea is going to join us. We are going to not be dead. This is the last week that you will see the BFG in its current state in Update 46 on console. Update 47 version is already updated on Patreon Early Access. If you have that perk, you can watch it. But it will be live on YouTube on Saturday for everybody else. If you're on PC, you'll be able to use it right away. If you're on console, you'll also be able to use it right away, but it will feel slightly different for a short period of time. Or maybe not. Maybe you could just get used to it. Damn delay, right? There's an even bigger delay. We're waiting for Andrea. He's got to let dogs out, I think. I haven't done a ninja button for ages. Let's have one. Boing, boing. Don't do lightning zaps at me. Doesn't he look cool? I love it when people do this. Right. No diss. I'm just saying. This dude here has got Unchained, which is awesome. That's Black Rose Prison, which is no death, hard mode, speedrun, etc., etc. I say hard mode, no synergies. He's also got the Polymorph from Vass, which is based on luck. If you complete the hard mode, you have a chance of getting the Polymorph as a drop. He's been lucky enough to get that. He's got two really awesome achievements, standing there with a title and a Polymorph, waiting for someone to say how cool he is, which is fair, but nobody knows what it is. So how is anyone going to come up and go, oh, yeah? They don't even know. That's what Gratwood is for. Gratwood. Gratification wood. Where everyone stands with their cool stuff to look awesome, waiting for people to say how cool they are, but nobody knows what the fuck it is anyway. You know how you get someone to say, oh my god, you're cool? Watch. First of all, I'm dressed as Venom. Secondly, I want a fucking mammoth with a pocket mammoth. We are awesome. And run him over. Oh, let's get the fuck out of here. Activity finder, dungeon finder. Specific dungeon. Scalecaller. Scalecaller, don't be dead pick. Today we're going to get the no death and the hard mode and the speedrun all at once. Speedrun's not even a fucking problem. We destroy the place. The no death part is the tricky part. Get everyone to calm the fuck down during execute. Boing. You will see this in a different state next week, and you're going to fucking love it. And also, thanks, Zos, for starting to release console updates on my day off. The one day a week that I ever take off, barely. You've decided to shift over time to that day. It feels to me like they don't want me to deliver console updates. Like, they want someone else to do it instead. That's exactly why they did it. 100%. Boing. Like, yeah, well, we want We want someone else to do it. Because your release days suck. All you do is destroy dungeons that we keep putting in there. Thought you wanted them done. I'm joking, by the way. You have to say that sometimes on the internet, just in case people don't get it, because sarcasm is dead. Satire is dead. Hilarious, though, because part of being sarcastic and satire-based is it's done in such a way that it looks like it's serious. Yet, people claim to understand it and then call you all sorts of words for getting it wrong because they don't understand it. Claiming they know the definition of satire, experiencing it, and dismissing it. Can't win. Boing! It means free cake for everyone. Fox! One shot, OP as fuck. Which build is Adrea on? Oh, of course he's on that. I think that's Adrea's favorite tank, you know. Of all the different tanks that he's got from the channel, don't pull the bus, don't pull the bus. No, 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 no. I think Dark Soul is his favorite. And we're going. Where's the stomp? There it is. A colleague of mine told me she was pregnant. I thought it'd be funny and said, "Are you sure it's yours?" She never spoke to me again? That's fucking funny. Are you sure it's yours? Why did she never speak to you again? How is someone that fucking precious that they don't understand that that is clearly a joke? That's not even possible. I mean, it is. You could have borrowed it and grown it for them. Oh dear. Can't say that. Rip. Could have been. Oh, you can't say that either. You're not allowed to make jokes. Oh, I'll be gutted if I don't say it. Was she one of those renter buttons? It's done now. I said it. I don't mean it, but it's funny. That was funny. She didn't get it before I was questioning it, the paternity. Oh my god, see, I knew that was the case. So she thought you were questioning whether or not she did it properly. Which is no shame, obviously, because we've got the technology to allow people to do things that they couldn't do before. Nothing wrong with that. But jokes are there, and that fit. Kill it! Stay as close as possible. You shouldn't be typing in the corner. What are you fucking doing, you lunatic? Do you know why comedy's funny? Generally speaking. One, because it makes you laugh. That's the obvious part. That's the easiest way to tell. Like, turn it upside down and look at... You can see. The other part is it's close to the edge. I'm in trouble. I mean, really bad trouble. No one is breaking synergies, you selfish bastard. You fucking idiot. Reset. Dumb.
These gargoyles were just statues the last time I was here.
Leave.
Beats me. All I know is I'm really stuck between a rock and a...
You know this from every time we run this, that synergies are 100% important and your DPS is not.
Every corpse you find.
Your E-penis doesn't count.
Just make sure you don't take down the...
And no one broke a synergy. Not one person. Leave group, I'll rebuild it. That was a waste of time.
Just as we agreed.
I quit now. Rage quit. Same routine every single time. How do you get the same routine every single time and then get it wrong? Let's try. 1, 2, 3. Everyone with me. 1, 2, 3. Do you think you can do that again? 1, 2, 7. No. No. Right, let's go again. Fucking hell. Can't get a staff. One of them was typing. He's on Ninjas. Rach, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Guess what? We're going again. It was going so well. We nuked the first boss completely. Where's Raddy? You see what happens when you don't follow the routine? Nobody gets broken out. Everybody dies. RIP! This dance is concerning. What did they call this dance? Because I would like to call this one Picked Last. Because that's the dance of the one at the end. Like, nobody paid any attention at all. You got far too fucking smashed. And you decided, right, this is my dance now. I'm drunk and pretending I want to dance and really want someone to pick me up. That's what I said. ESO After Dark. I've lost Raddy. I think you might have crashed. Leave group. No, invite Raddy. Social, group, guild. Oh my god, I'll get there eventually. Let's try again. Raddy, invite Raddy. There we go, we got there. We can't use a group finder because we broke it, because apparently people can't stay alive. I gotta remember where the fuck this is. Went over this on the stream before, no backseat. There it is. Wow, excuse me. It's idol of the dancer personality. The dancer personality actually works out quite well. They did a really good job with the animation. And not to say they didn't with that one. That was actually pretty accurate. And that's why it looks like last left. It's just... oh, I can't be fucked. I'm so drunk. It's one of those. And every single person that uses it makes a character that looks like they've had too much to drink. Hilarious. Why is this bull always looking in his book? Dude. As hilarious as that is, focus. It's actually a personality, don't worry. That was the joke also. Turtle Swatter, I think I upset 4 people with that rent-a-bun. Joke. They left. This time, we're gonna actually not do stupid and assume that our DPS is better than our mechanical awareness. We're gonna actually apply a synergy break or activation when the tank gets stunned, which is inevitable unless we kill the orbs quickly. It's all in the video, people. If you want less facetiousness and less sarcasm and actual mechanical awareness demonstrated and explained, like how things work, what you can do to defeat them, put SP in the chat for Scalecaller Peak. There's an All About Mechanics series where I help you understand how things actually work for reals, rather than just smashing stuff until it's dead. Boing! Because sometimes smashing stuff until it's dead doesn't work. And then people go onto Facebook and shout, my DPS is terrible, I can't get this dungeon done. Not realizing that there's no DPS check in there. And then Facebook goes, get good. Or use this gear, you must do this or else, because YouTube told me to. Yes, I have a YouTube channel as well. I'm aware what happens. Sometimes it's not about your build. Sometimes it's about your feet. Here we go, here we go. Your awareness is a bit poo. You didn't see behind you there was a yellow circle of dead. Oh man. Did it a bit too early. Cut him. Get dead. That was really good. Last time was a bit quicker. But it doesn't matter. Speedrun is not the issue. Staying alive is the issue. And yes, not yesterday. That was miles away. It was... when the fuck did we do this last? Oh, another one. I sold some more stuff. Is a pause, by the way. I think last week we tried to do this. And I say try, I use that word loosely. I mean, we got to the last boss and everybody gave up. Anyway, the most trickiest part for us is making sure that somebody follows the same routine over and over and over and over and over at least once in order to complete it. Because it's not a lack of capability, it's the lack of due care and attention. Let's call it that. Everyone's equally capable of doing it, but someone always fucks it up because they're just not paying attention. Or they change something. Stay as close as you can. Break free the tank. That's very poetic, wasn't it? Break free the tank when one is stunned. Look at posh Yoda. Break free the tank, you will. Don't try and overdeeps him. Make sure you break him out. Banging. See? See how easy that is? Makes perfect sense now. I'm too poor to pay attention. Bollocks. Boing. Making beam sounds. How many people make beam sounds? Any hand in the air or waving emote will do fine for those that confirm that they also make beam sounds. Even if you're on your... My fucking inbox, man. Look at this shit! How'd you make money in the ESO? That is how. Boing, technically speaking, kill it, loot it, sell it. And those are the spoils afterwards. And, oh, server's dead. Game's dead. Really? Because the market is fucking booming. Especially with that new tool. Die, please. Meow, pew, pew, pew. You do make meow noises. Good. You should. That means you know how to play an Arcanist properly. Lots of people don't know how to play them properly. Meow. Making sounds, by the way, when you're playing a game is a sign that you're enjoying your gameplay. Just saying. Claw, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is going to get splattered. If you go on the second island over here, just behind the main boss, he'll never get you with a big AoE. Or she won't get you. Watch out for this one. She must be the giant matriarch. You're correct, mate. She is. Nearly, 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 nearly. Goodbye. Disagree. One of you is distracted. Just noting, one of you is distracted. I've seen you text a lot, and I've also seen your damage go lower than what you're usually doing. One of you is distracted. Please pay attention. Otherwise, you're not going to get the hard mode done with no deaths. I can already see it falling off. I played BFG for too long. Dude, have you seen the update? Obviously can't talk about it, but have you seen it, yes or no? Make beam sounds when you go to the loo. He's played the build that much. He actually makes pew pew sounds when he goes pew pew. You hum when you eat food. You should. That's called the happy dance. Sometimes it's audible. I'm waiting for it. Look, what, alongside the food, that's edible. Yes. Yes, well done. You can rhyme a bit. In relevance. Don't watch that Zyno, dude. He just makes beam sounds all the time. You're right, actually. Flat. Not yet. Still catching up on the videos. Fucking hell. Which one are you on? I don't need to explain the mechanics here because Andrea already knows, but I will explain it to the audience. There's loads of geysers that come out of the floor, these little grills. Well, one at a time, but any of them can be a geyser that pops up, and the tank has to block it. That is your demonstration for the next boss. Then when you get to the next room, it's bigger. Bigger sounds. You did a fart? Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. Ninja loot dodge. The next room is much more bigger, and the same rules. Here's the tip. Fight the boss in the middle of the room. Reason. If you have to run across the diameter of the circle, we'll call this a circle, it's going to take you longer than it would if you have to run the radius. Did you go to school? Did you learn that bit? That makes perfect sense in this fight. You might have to go there. All the way over here. Or there. Or there. Or all the way over here. If you have to go all the way across the room, you're not going to make it. Fight in the middle of the room. Why don't you put him on the side, bro? You don't need to put him on the fucking side, bro. Middle is safer. Alleviate the mistakes and issues before they fucking happen. It'll be a lot easier for you. Email just went off again. Ding ding. They're about stupid. And you missed it. If you notice how people are standing still the majority of the time, because they don't actually have to go anywhere. They aim their beam in a different direction if there's an enemy there, cut through the boss, and that's about it. That's the die. Because if you don't have a mechanic that warrants a move, don't move. You don't benefit from moving the other analog stick left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, when you don't need to. All you do is add more complication to something that should be relatively simple. My god, he's fucking toast. Perfect. Now, last boss, quite simple. After the first ice phase, by the way, there's 3 icicles, you have to kill them. After the first ice phase, there'll be poison after every 1 mechanic that throw up throws. Might be a beam, might be fire flaming at you, it might be a heavy attack, it might be lots of different things, but whatever she fires, the next one will be a poison. You need to be in the gap between any of the 2 dragons. If you're in the gap, you're in line with the poison enough to get out. If you're in the middle, you're already dead. Ads must die, don't stand in anything until the icicles are dead. Those 2 ads will die and drop stuff on the ground. Do not step in them. You cannot replace them once they're gone. Fuck, that was quick. That's a heavy attack, Andrea. Okay, first phase. Icicles must die. 1, 2, 3. Get 1 stunnable thing each. Perfect. Now you need to be in line with the gap of the dragons while killing the ads.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. Welcome in. Don't step in it. Don't step in it. On me. Banging. Don't stun me. You're going to have to break me out. Maybe not. Poison's coming. No, we've skipped the phase. Woof. Ice 1, Ice 2, Ice 3. 1 each. 1, 2. That was mine. Ads must die. Rinse, repeat. Got to do it 2 more times and it's over. Poison. Oh, beautiful mechanic. This will push her over. We've got to do it 1 more time. Do not change anything. Icicles have to die. 1, 2, 3. 1 spot each. Kill her. You need to kill her. Get in a gap. Kill the boss. Too late. One apiece. Get one, get one, get one. She's got to go. Oh, yes. Come on. Fucking nailed it. Well done. Beer and cake in the chat. 1 banged. We won't talk about the other one. Dude, you fucking had it on the last phase, but she overlapped by a full 20%. We had to kill the Nerid, otherwise we'd had nothing to stand in. Unprecedented. Easy work. You see? You see how simple that is? If you just all get on the same fucking page? Stay in line with this, even if you have to move around the room. Kill the ads, get in 1 spot each. That's it. Fucking well done. You deserve that. I'm drinking beer now because my fucking adrenaline's through the roof because I thought Dre was going to cop it from his heavy attack.
And may I be the last victim you ever claim.
It was hilarious. It put him in the fucking corner. Oh dear. We need more beer and cake in the chat. Celebrate, please. They're so calm about it. They put the controller down. Their adrenaline's gone. That was the first trifecta achievement that... Well, there's two, actually. First trifecta achievement that existed alongside of the one in Fang Lair, where you get nothing for it. Nothing. Just to say you did. That's all you get. No title, no skin, no fuck all. Nearly didn't see the guys at the end. I was right under Raddy. I could have accidentally taken him out. Yeah, because he got stunned in the ice at the same time as it popped right there. I saw it. That's fucking brilliant. You know how many times I've been in there? I've on 6 different servers and seen really, really clean ones, successful, really, really bad ones, and then on this server, just one person always falling over. PC, I think, was the first one? Fucking few years back, actually. With a lazy sork. And even then, that was, like, touch and go at the end. One of the tank was on the Almost Immortal Warrior, and we had a healer that was on a very early version of the Cleric. And the other DPS we had nearly went off here. Like, the last mechanic, he dodge rolled and nearly fucking fell off the end like that. Fucking hilarious. And Rich actually did that on their own stream. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. Boing, boing. Activity finder, dungeon finder, specific dungeon. Now you're going to do this one. The line is incredibly important. You have to stay in the gap. Otherwise the poison will get you. Same with this one. The line is important. Look for the gap in the ghosts and get in it. Zahn did something naughty there, though. We pushed her over her mechanic, and she went in under 20%. So she wasn't supposed to fire another phase then. But she did. She still honored the previous checkpoint, which is fucking risky. Usually, it's 80, 60, 40, 20. Now, if you skip a couple, then she just continues that phase. She didn't. She went into 2. That's why I said kill it, because I thought it was dead. Nope. Pyong. He's off already. Adrea is so pumped, he's already pulling the next fucking room. Like, fuck this, we can do anything now. You can. That one's not an easy one. It's straightforward, but not easy. It's very, very simple to dissect the mechanics into a repetitive 80, 60, 40, 20 done. But it's also really easy to fuck it up. That was the amazing Tony Silver. She's just done one. Run downstairs. Or somewhere. SP in the chat if you want the guide for Scalecaller Peak. FL if you want the guide for Fang Lair. Everything in that video teaches you what you should be doing on the hard mode and how to break it up. What you just saw was basically that, except much quicker. The reason the videos are paced is so I can show you all the mechanics. All of them. Once you understand them all, you can apply yourself much easier. Ben with a resub. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. 7 months on the bounce. You must like it here. Thank you very much. We are close to a new Dragonborn, people. Make them dead. BLK Tauna has been a Dragonborn for 2 days, which by Twitch standards is pretty bad. That means we could buy noodles. We're gonna buy noodles with Ben sub. Legend. Thank you very much indeed. Boing, boing. Not a pot noodle, though. There's posh ones. They're posh noodles. Boing. For UK people, you know it makes sense. Bombay bad boy. 1,000 bits. Get a Bombay bad boy. Happening. Thank you very much. 500 from Turtles Water as well. Thank you very much indeed. Both of you have got ninja stars. Show them off in the chat. If you buy bits, people, you unlock ninja stars. Your first one is at 1k. You keep it forever, even if you don't like me and you run off. They are yours to keep. Also, we're at 23,000... No, 230... What the fuck are we on? 239,780 subs. Shit. Might be a 2 in there. I can't see. The screen is too small. Correction. The window is too small. Gotta go have a good night. Thank you very much. One more interaction with bits or subs will create a hype train. Make sure you do something with it. Damn, the directory's fucking quiet, isn't it? So quiet. Boing. Shh. There's no drops or charity streams or anything. So people haven't come to get free stuff. They've only come to get entertained. That's unfortunate for you then. Wrong stream. Here you will get educated and torn apart. Some people like it though. Boing. I'm not that bad. Don't listen to everything you hear on Facebook. Woo! New Dragonborn, let's go! Pirate fuckery! Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. Thank you very much indeed for starting the hype train and for taking the throne. You are pushing us to almost I can't even say it. 240,000 bits. Almost 250,000 bits. We're pushing for 1 million, people. It's gonna happen. Did I hear Ninja Stars? You did. Dragon needs a shout out in the chat. Not only that, he needs a couple of emotes to congratulate him on his 500k bits Ninja Star. That's the gold one, people. That is 500,000. Only 4 or 5 people in the world have got that. Dragon happens to be one of them. In fact, probably one of the first. Meow. Fucking gunned for that. There are 2 more, but they are extremely expensive. One of them is 1 million bits. Only one person in the world has that. The other one is 2 million and nobody has it yet. I mean, for the sake of collecting stickers, if anyone did want to buy it all at once, that would clear the goal as well. That's half a joke. That's where I find it funny, but if it happened, I'd be happy. That's what half a joke is. For those at the back, DJ. I'm joking. Interrupt. Ooh. Raddy, do not be dead by doggies. Raddy died here the other day. We've done this 1 million times and he fucking died. He stood in the way of those little mutts and got fucked up. Underestimated how much damage they do. Spoiler. A lot. Japan farted. Dude, won't that make a fucking mess? Thank you very much indeed, Japan, for the fart. Much appreciated. All of Japan is here. It's a very large fart. Get off. Hello? Welcome in. We're in a hype train. People sound really hyped about it. With a very unusual view count. I think it's because it's summer and people don't want to watch games. Oh well, we're still here anyway. What's the day today? Thursday? Friday. It's Friday tomorrow. We could try and get a trial done tomorrow. Get audience participation trial. Say goodbye to the current BFG and say hello to the new one. We always do that. We have like a funeral for our builds. And then update it and smash it. No spoilers. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be like, huh? Oh. That's gonna be a reaction. Doesn't feel like summer anymore. It didn't feel like summer at all. We had like 2 hot days. The rest of them we were stuck indoors sweating. Maybe that's just us. Maybe we didn't go outside. It's been humid and muggy and shitty, and that's it. Last year was a good summer. Last year was pretty good all round. This year, Pumba Pants. Look at a little mammoth. Oh, where's he gone? Come here.
Not to be an ungracious host, but I've tired of Calurian. See that our uninvited guests are made comfortable for a very long
Here we go.
stay. How much more of your company must I endure, Orin? None of you are pleasing.
And Spalad. I didn't get 3 cruxes out of that. That was silly. I don't need 2 of those. Fuck, it's dying quick. Gonna get snared. I'm not scared. Not scared. Nice. You should dodge out of that. We had it covered. It's fine. Remember, people, Ulfnor has a mechanic that will target the tank at 25% health and lower. Bit less than that. If that happens, it's going to uppercut them into Gratwood. If he walks over and stabs him in the chest, tank dies. That's your DPS check. However, you can completely delete that regardless of how much DPS you do or don't have. By staying the fuck away from him. If at low health you stay away, he won't reach you with a heavy attack, so he won't try. Superfluous! He said the word, Mike. He said burgers. Oh, love burgers. I believe the chat has led me into food again. It's definitely your fault. Ah, it's you. Jesus, that was fucking quick. Food. Oh no, it's me. You need to kill him quick. He's on a Drea. Whoa, that overlapped a bit. Many deeps. Discount if you want your own private servers. Get 10% less cost. Press the button. Yes. If you want any G-Portal servers, press that button. You'll get them cheaper. G-Portal. They had an issue yesterday. Yes, they did. They had a power outage. It happens very fucking rarely. Get over it. They are back up and running. They're all good. If you want to join any of my servers, put Blitz in the chat for the current owned servers. Patreon in the chat, or Battle Pass, in fact, for the private ones. And servers in the chat for the June ones. I have 7 individual servers that I run for multiple different platforms and multiple different gameplay styles. Bear in mind, I may be consolidating the June ones to get a fuck ton of costs down. Because, quite frankly, people have understood that PvP is everywhere on any server, even a PvE server, because Deep Desert's full of it. So, it doesn't even fucking matter. So, the hardcore PvP server that I own is actually getting more attention. Because people are quite chilled there anyway. So, might be squashing one and just keeping the other as a main. We'll see what happens. Turtle, do you play on the PvE one? In fact, you can give me your take on what you feel like in the hardcore PvP one in comparison. Because honestly, knowing that Deep Desert is fucking PvP once you get past D.5, anyway, makes PvE not really true. So does it really matter? Imagine wanting to join only PvE except Deep Desert. On those servers is PvP too. You much prefer the PvP one? Me too. The freedom to shoot or not shoot. It's not anywhere near as janky as the ones that are designed for PvE, where all the PvPers go to beat up people that don't fight back. Because that's what it is. They introduce a system like Eve, where you can go into certain areas and it's dangerous, and all it's full of is people beating up less fortunate others. Not a big fighter, but the chance I could lose everything adds excitement. It does. And it gives you a reason to make cool bases functional in a fight. Because otherwise, what else are you building for? Now, you could argue for roleplay purposes, yes, but that has its limitation depending on who's playing. Some people have imagination, some people don't. 9 times out of 10, it's one person with imagination and 10 friends that don't give a fuck. So they leave, and it's just you all by yourself. When it comes to you might lose everything, you have a reason to have a stash of resources, just in case you lose them. You have a reason to have that tower sitting there so you can sniper off it, just in case the enemy comes. If there's no enemies and no loss, you're just building resources for nothing. Do not pull the boss. And that's why the Blitz servers on my current end servers do so well. Because there is that fear of losing it fucking all. And then that preparation to keeping some of it. That's why you overfarm, to have extra for later. Don't overburn the boss. Don't overburn the boss. Beautiful. Next. Don't run away from the Colossuses. Oh, that was really quick. Well done. Banner is off because I fucking overdone it. Heavy for a minute. Not that it gets stamina back, it doesn't. To help maintain, because I was struggling a little bit there. I overdid my dodge rolling. Watch for the thing. Don't step in the Lich Crystal. In the Gritch Crystal. Haha, nearly said that wrong. Look for the gap.
Then allow me to be.
Always get in the gap and always try to maintain some form of formation when it comes to corners of the room. That way everyone can get their own individual gold pad. Middle of the room is safe, relatively speaking. Get rid of Colossus Boy. Look for ghosts instantly. Oh, we lost a Drea! Fuck, man. We had it. We didn't even need 2 phases. That would have done it. Oh, sad panda. You had it. It was in the bag. And that's the difference between no death hard mode speedruns and not. It's not incapability. It's silly mistakes. You got to fix them quicker. Not a big fuck, but the chance. I've read that one already. Yeah, it's really fucking fun. Now you should try the Conan servers. Tell us what, the PvP ones. They're fun. That's when you plan ahead and you make stash bases, hoping that nobody will find your extra stash. You make loads and loads and loads of them, like just in case. And you feel smart every time you've lost everything because you're like, aha! But I have that chest under the water in the box, hidden behind the door thing. Boing! That bud. No, it's Speckled Hen. Do it again. You did Scalecaller Peak hard mode, no death speedrun. You can do this. You've been in there a million times. You just need to not get caught in the middle. Or dead. Don't get caught. That's all it is. It's not even progression. It's just don't make the same mistake you made 50 times. People are like, oh my god, Fang Lair again? Sure, why not? The completion isn't the issue. I'm out of pulls, my bad. Stop it. My fucking eye.
Here sooner than it. No matter. You will go no further and your bones will join this army.
This part, when she teleports, when she splits into multiples, be careful. You might want to dodge roll. 3, 2, 1. When she winds up, dodge. Because otherwise, sometimes one person can get hit by all of them, and they can die. It does happen throughout the fight, but it kind of staggers a little bit between individual members. But the first one, sometimes you can get hit by all of them at the same time. It's horrible. Wow. This is on vet. Yes, it is. It's funny when you have to check that. When someone goes, oh, shit build. You literally have to check to see if you're on normal or not. No. Turtle, have you tried to pick up any of those downed ships at the moment? They're on fire. All the fireworks going off. They're mental. I've shut down some of the turrets. I feel like that's them testing how things do and don't work so they can finally give us defenses for our bases. That would be brilliant. Because at the moment, it's pussy raiding, isn't it? Like, wait until the sandstorm goes. And when someone's electric's out, shoot the wall and nick their stuff. You got no defenses unless you're online. And who fucking knows when that's ever going to happen? It's crazy. Raiding is too easy. Like, it shouldn't even count as raiding. It just should be just, the door is open, go and nick my stuff, please. And a sandworm appeared right in front of me and ate it, shit myself and ran for it. Yes, they are very aggressive right now. Like, I know this sounds dramatic, Turtle Swatter, because you haven't been there yet, but it's actually more dangerous, quite considerably more dangerous than the deep desert. They are on some serious, serious worm food in the Haga Basin. They respond way too quickly. What they've done is they've given the worms a really, really vast range. It takes them a long, long time to get to where they need to get to. Which is fair enough, because that works well for the deep desert. You can use thumpers, you can walk slowly, all that kind of stuff. But, unfortunately, they've followed the same mechanics for the ones that they placed in the Haga Basin. And Haga Basin is so much smaller. So, 20 to 30 kilometers in the deep desert, from one side to the other, or top to bottom, or whatever, is a long, long way. In Haga Basin, 5k is about max for most things. It's a bit wider than that, but you don't use the edges that much. And if you do, you don't use the other edges that much. See what I mean? So if you're in the middle, trying to avoid a worm that is relatively centered, it's going to be on you in a split second or so. They haven't scaled it well. They've used the same mechanics for the deep desert ones they have for the Haga ones. While the mechanics should be the same, their speed or maybe amount of them should be less. Because there seem to be a lot more in a closer area. Like 2 at a time is fucking bullshit in Haga Basin. You're not going to get anything. It's sat into a mating season. They're rutting. They are. Dude, there's missiles going off everywhere, firing ships down, and the sandworms are eating them all up.
You're still here? If you must admire my work, at least allow me.
It's pretty cool. They're more aggro because it's hardcore. Nope. Whoa! I have another beer. The amazing Tony Silver has bought supplies, and he's got one too. Did you hear that? Absolutely amazeballs. Thank you very much indeed. Shout out to Tony Silver in the chat, please. No, they're not different because it's hardcore. They're the same, dude. They don't have any settings for that. You have 3 major settings that you can't really control. The devs control that. G-Port will do. Lots of people are confused that they think that you've got loads of sliders you can mess with on a private server. You can't. You've got none. They have sandstorms and taxes, and that's pretty much it. Also, I've got a ninja piece so bloody badly. You're not going to lose your speed run. Don't worry. Don't pull anything. Don't pull anything. Stop. I got to pee. 1 second. You know what's really disturbing when I'm trying to pee and all I can hear is butt mushrooms? I didn't think I would like a PvP server, but I actually really enjoy it. The adrenaline of not knowing whether it's an NPC or a player attacking. Yeah, it's really good. Again, what the hell would you farm loads and loads of resources for if it's not for just in case? Because once you've got everything, if nothing can be destroyed, you don't need the bits anymore. Even so, Ninjas, Mark JPVVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, guess what? These fuckers here. Raddy, Unforgiven, Car Park, and Andrea. They are mountain gods now. SPC, hard mode speedrun, no death. They fucking nailed it. Audience participation, mountain god. Banging. With Dark Soul and 3 BFGs. To the point where Zan overburned and double triggered a mechanic that she basically has finished. She got confuzzed. Congrats. Yeah, nailed it. Now, we could have had the next one, but Adrea decided to take a dirt nap in the dust.
Calurian, see that our uninvited guests are made comfortable for a very long stay.
How much more of your
Here we go.
must I endure, Orin? None of you.
None of you attack. Also, if you haven't seen it yet, BFG is available on early access on Patreon. You can see it for 2 days now before everybody else and get ready for it. Failing that, watch it on Saturday. Been known to happen? Yeah, a little bit. Wow, that died much faster than last time. Pick you up. Thank you for the link. Stop it. I can't hit them behind the box. Disagree. Heavy sack. I ninja peed in the middle of a speed run. We'll still get it. We'll still get the speed run.
Many of the things you've broken I can easily replace, but
And that's 2. This time I'm standing on the ship and the sandworm ate it underneath me. I don't know why I was eating. I think I'll give up now. Please tell me you didn't have loads of shiny gear on you. Oh, shit.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Oh, that's terrible. Why would you do that? Why would you get eaten by a worm? Oh, man, you got to move quicker. They're tricky, though. They are. Isaiah, I'm an avid Xbox player who enjoys every content. I watch a few of your videos. I must say, well done and understandable without any problems. I do still have problems with my PvP build. I just changed it over 50 times a few days ago. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. I'm glad it's helpful. When it comes to PvP, sometimes it's mindset. Let me finish. People change their builds constantly based on what they were beaten by, but they never know what they're going to go up against next. So sometimes you might just have to lose. Maybe there's nothing wrong with your build, maybe you got outplayed, or maybe there is something wrong with the build versus the person you're up against, but it might be strong versus someone else you go up against later. So try not to change your PvP build too much. Try to pick your fights better. Again, that's not saying it's your fault. That's saying that there's so many different variables, you can never build for everything. Sometimes you just get splattered. Wasn't eaten, it ate the ship. Oh, you got lucky. I thought you got eaten. I feel your pain, Turtle Sweater. No, you don't. You feel a completely different type of pain. You were standing on the floor with your assault chopper and got eaten by a worm. All by yourself. Jacob, there's a war going on in Haga Basin right now, and there's missiles and ships and shit flying everywhere and worms all over the place. You need to go have a look. Serial is a mess, especially with so many BGs everywhere. I mean, every server. It's the same game every server. Someone shout out Mike in the chat. He's on Xbox and Ace Cyrodiil on stream pretty much every single day. Same rules apply. Doesn't matter what you're using. Some fights you'll win, some fights you'll lose. Just use something that works really well for you or something that you like to play style-wise. You'll be fine. I need to sell stuff. My bags are full. Might not matter to you lot, but I want to loot some more shit. Buy back? No. Don't buy back stuff. Sell all the stuff and things. And now we've got you can kill stuff. I'm going to do this. Needs to make your services no longer required. You know Mike Maker? You do indeed. He's part of the Zyno Game and Stream team. Officially. For reals. Boing. Boing. Bobby. See, Mike keeps trying to tell you that Bobby's a PvP build, even though it's not. Technically speaking, it's built with PvP in mind because of the way the resistances are set up. However, he uses it in Cyrodiil and fucking loves it because he can take on like 15 people and they won't fucking kill him. Susie's buddy, and I just recently ran with Susie for a little while. Susie and Mike have been here since the very beginning. They originally joined the channel as viewers. A very long time ago. And then, now they stream. Imagine that. You should know Susie, she controls Emperorship all the time. Boing. Yeah, Susie used to be on Patreon for fucking years. Mike still is. And now Mike's part of the Zyno Game and Stream team, which is banging. We have 5 members at the moment. That's not to say that there won't be many, many more, but there is an application process, and I have to like you. You have to have the same mindset. Otherwise, it's just an argument. And I don't host groups for arguments. Not this month, but last month on Xbox, our Emperor in the same for 2 months now. No shit. Boing, boing. Shout out to Mike. Thank you very much. This is the one, people. Don't be dead, don't be dead, don't be dead. Thank you for the synergy. Where are you going? Raddy's pulling the boss. Here we go, people. Don't overburn. Nuke after comes back. Test Expert Emperor is not really changing currently. The thing is, Emperorship, generally speaking, is easy to fucking rig. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there you are. People flip sides all the time because they know that they can take advantage of it. So getting it legitimately is pretty tough. The other option is never go to sleep. Ever. Ever go to sleep. Then you'll always win. Dre's got the interrupt. Good. Raddy got me. This is my corner. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Cheers show from time to time in a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's the same on every server. It's not just Xbox. Ooh, shit. The game is the same on all platforms, so people use the same tactics. The main part is, though, are you having fun? Are you splatting faces? Because that's what's important. Getting some resources back for a second. Left, 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 left. You know, we're near it. Where the fuck is my hello? This is the part, people. Relatively soft in the center of the room in order to make sure that you've got a corner each when it comes to the gold things. Apart from that, look for the ghost. Gap there in the middle. Ish. I can get away with that. If you push the boss too hard, you will end up with loads of Colossuses. They have to die. They're primary targets. Ghosts are coming. Please give me a pad. I don't see one. Get one in the middle. Get over here, Drea. You can do it. Ah, what the fuck was that? Ah, Raddy died already and I got punched in the back of the head. Motherfucker. Waste of time. Use Raddy when we will his path. Noting all the skills and build parts and everything is complicated on stream, so I can't really comment on it. There are billions of ways to build, but if you found something that works, banging. Tried it a bit. Something is off with it. Fair enough. Well, the intricate side of things I can actually engage with, but that requires one-to-one. On stream it's difficult because I can't, you know, rate everybody's builds and stuff. Because it's a lot more complex than just gear and skills. But one-to-ones exist. They exist. I can look at your build personally and see if I can find any gaps in it and tell you what's wrong with it. Dude, why'd you res me? We're done. What the fuck was that? Can't be a ghost. Time to die this time. Art. You mean our, as in O-U-R? And also, I died because I got heavy attacked in the back of the head during a mechanic phase that shouldn't give me a heavy attack in the back of the head. Because they should have been gone. You died first. I died because you died. Our? Yeah. I said, fuck it. Don't hard mode it. It's too late. Just kill it. Done a few times myself. Stupid boss is stupid boss. Every time I come in here, someone does something really fucking dumb. This time around, I got hit in the back of the head after someone else was already fucking dead anyway, so it don't make the difference. But that skeleton should have not heavy attacked me in the face. Because he should have been doing something else. We've pushed the boss a little bit too far. Oops. We need to get rid of the crystals yesterday, otherwise we are in trouble. I mean, congratulations, you got an achievement. Fucking hell, that was quick. Woo! Dude, they got fucking Mountain God earlier. This is the audience. We don't have comms. I'm just saying things out loud as a narrator. Quite funny that some fights are easier if you have less damage. They are. This is true. This is one of them. Because if you don't know the mechanics, having loads and loads of damage there doesn't make any difference because you don't realize that the crystals are supposed to be dead. Otherwise, no wall. Okay, we're doing it once more. This time, no stupid. This is the one. Even if I had died in the middle by myself, getting uppercutted by a giant Pajunga, Rowdy would have still been dead. Boing. Even Andrea stayed alive that time. He's like, hey! I stay alive sometimes. You do. Andrea's actually a solid tank. We just give him shit. Give everyone shit. Beautiful. The runs are like 10 minutes each anyway. Boing. Wow, I lost speed in the middle of a jump. That's sad. You hate that when you've got so much speed and then you do a wicked jump and then you slow down in the jump. Don't you hate it when it happens in VMOL? When you're running? Where you get snared mid-air and apparently you can slow down your trajectory mid-air from a magical effect that attaches to your feet. You're not using your feet in the air. Stupid game. Dear Zos, why does every single enemy in this game snare, immobilize, or stun? Well, crowd control is a valid mechanic. I think we have too much of it. Boing. A new player running through Oridon right now has been nabbed by like 4 stranglers. Just why? That's the thing, in some games they have such a huge amount of variety as to what enemies do and don't do. And they do have very varied mechanics, generally speaking. But still, alongside that, everyone has got that staple snare. Like, hey, I'm a new giant skeleton and I do a wicked heavy attack. And a snare. Like, I'm a strangler, I pull you from one side of the room to the other. And a snare. I'm a dragon with a fire breath and a snare. Every single one of them has slow down movement speed. Like, what? Why? Fuck off! I hate the amount of stun snares in immobilization Cyrodiil guards do. Oh, same thing, because they're NPCs, aren't they? Fucking mobs, NPCs, bosses, they all have them. Stupid Negate. Negate can fuck off. Everyone is with me on this one, I'm sure. Negate is an amazing ability if it's yours. As yours, it's the longest stun in Error Effect in the game. Fantastic. If it's not yours, it should be deleted. Delete it from the game. Charm? Charm needs some work. Charm's not ready yet. They've misnamed that in my opinion. I named that okay. That's exactly what your character does at that point in time. But one of the things they do need to work on, and obviously they will over time because combat is being kind of consolidated with all its different ins and outs over the last 3 or 4 years, but Dispel. I'm glad they finally added it to the game. It is late, but at the moment, the versions of the spell we have are so fucking limiting, including the scribing side of it. Like 2-second wind up. Most things can't be fucking dispelled, so the skill is useless. And most things that can be dispelled tend to last like 3 to 4 seconds. So by the time you're wound it up, it's already 1 second in. It's probably finished. What's the fucking point? So Charm and Dispel need work. I love Dispel in games like EverQuest and stuff like that. It's so well done. And even though it's an old game and it's been around for like fucking 26 years, 32 expansion packs in as well, they got that right quite early on. Resistances were done well as well, where if you got hit by a skill that was made of fire and you had high fire resistances, you wouldn't mitigate a certain percentage of it. You had a certain percentage of not being hit by it. You would resist it. Not saying that they have to take a leaf out of their book, and they have done in many areas, but I think Charm and Dispel are two of those things that people have a mindset of what they think it should be, and I don't think it's quite there with ESO. But I'm glad they've got it, and I'm looking forward to what they do with it in the future. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It said ninjas? Ooh, Buddha's in. Buddha is a streamer as well. He is. He streams as part of the Zona Gaming stream team. Give him a shout out in the chat if you haven't followed him already. Make sure you do so. You could rework resistances and split it up. They could. I mean, at the moment, they had trouble with it over time because they had to consolidate it in from additive and multiplicative because some things were overlapping to the point where you could take like 105% damage mitigation, which technically is a heal. So things got fucked up. Put beginner in the chat if you want the series for how to get good. There's a damage mitigation video there explaining how things work. How multiplicative damage resistances are calculated in a simple format rather than just the over obnoxious, very, very long algebraic formation that really doesn't make any sense to anyone but the person that did it. There are ways to calculate things, yes, and it's really nice to put your workings down, but when you explain stuff to an audience that doesn't understand how that works, it's nice to break it down. So that is broken down in that video so it makes sense. But yes, over time, there's been lots and lots of different stack and bonuses that eventually end up making something somewhat redundant, or far weaker than they intended them to be on the surface. So I'd like them to revisit some of that stuff. Like, imagine pinging off a whole ability because your resistance is just too high. That'd be great. Obviously, you'd have to sacrifice many other areas in order to do that, but it'd be cool to do it. Speed, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Like armor, pure defense, resistance is resisting, like I said, flame damage completely. Exactly. I know they've made it balanced because they did have a, say balanced loosely. They had all different types of calculations going on: poison, fire, disease, lightning, etc., etc. They did want to standardize it. They wanted to be one thing. But if that's the case, then you need to get rid of the individual ones that still exist. Like trial by fire, you've got some resistance glyphs and such that are still there. There's still some things hanging in the balance that kind of need to be removed if they're going to stick to that standardization. If they're not, it'd be nice to see what else they go with it. Do you think that update 50, which is a great clean number when we see massive reworks and changes? We're not going to see massive reworks and changes because they've been working on a combat pass for the last 3 years anyway, and that is where we are now. But we are in the final stages of it where they need to adjust things like food and potions and little nitpicky bits and pieces here and there, like numbers and percentages, and making them make sense to people. Just little tiny pieces that they've got left to kind of close the gap, which will be dramatic in effect, but little alteration versus what they've already got. But we'll see. They did give us a roadmap for that a while back, and that's brought us to where we are right now. We'll see what they do with it. Boing! The status one was a big one. I even mentioned that to them several times in the past, like making a damage source exactly the same for everyone, except for its respective status effect, to give you a reason to choose that damage type. And that's where we are now. So physical, or disease, or poison, or fire, or lightning, all the fucking same, but the status is different. And some passives support them differently. And that's it. And now you've got status being very important, and now you can select very carefully which damage types you choose because of that. They're on the right path. But making big changes like that with 27 million lines of code is very, very risky. It's like one Christmas light goes out, and you got to figure out which one it is. In 27 million of them. Pull the wrong one, none of them are coming on. Especially flame damage and PvP because vampirism. I mean, that in itself, they would argue, Zos would argue, if you choose to be a vampire, you're susceptible to flame. That is your negative to your benefit. But then again, it can be mitigated with skills. Bingo, you can. There's also a set that gives you like susceptibility to it, but more damage from other stuff. So it's fucking, there's some funny ones. Boing. But you can even glyph it out. There's still resistance glyphs of individual types, like fire, poison, etc., etc. Dungeon set there is. That's a weird one. Like if you're going for flat damage output, there's no fucking need. But if you want to be a little bit skew-if and make something very, very unique, you can. And that's the point. There's over fucking 9,000 years worth of tests if you did one a second of all the different combinations of gear 3 updates ago, let alone what there is now. So there's always something else you can do, but the standardized side of things, we're still looking at food and potions coming very soon. It's got to happen. Because let's face it, food, potions, and poisons, regardless of what people choose to do, because it is a choice, some of it is somewhat redundant. And it looks like they're leaning into changing gears and skills and all the rest of it into certain major and minor bonuses, so you don't need them from potions anymore, to give you just a basic pot. I think they're going down the Diablo route, where you just have a health pot that gives you all your resources, and that's it. Which, honestly, I wouldn't be that mad at. Like, just having tripods and nothing else, because everything else is accessible really fucking easily anyway, would cut out a lot of clutter. And in the background as well, calculation-wise, as far as the systems are concerned, the servers, there wouldn't be so much back-end working with trying to figure out which one you pressed and when, and which one you're allowed and when, which one overwrites which, and all that kind of stuff. Probably the bonus like taking more damage from fire, skilled, flame damage. That's the one I'm referring to. Or something? Yeah, it's the vampire. It's the Vampire Lord dude that is, well, Vampire Guard dude that is in Castle Thorn.
Destroy that crystal so I can dispel it.
Yeah, we'll see. If you understand it's a process, it's not so bad. If people assume that it's done, that's when people are obviously going to be disappointed. Combat is still ever changing. They'll get to a point where they have to do barely any changes at all. Just this here and there, which is kind of nearly where they are, but potions and food. There's too many potions and too many foods that are exactly the same or similar, or somewhat redundant versus what we already have. So I think they're going to take a big sledgehammer to that stuff. Casual 751 Infinite Archive run currently. Nice! Dude, I had Flex the other day with 4 focused efforts, and we had an Almost Immortal Warrior Infinite Archive version with 5 focused efforts, and I had to leave. Ridiculous. What do you describe in style armor, making your own armor sets? I wouldn't mind that, but then that would have to be very, very careful. What I see coming very, very soon, so far most predictions have been correct if you watch the old live streams, including this setup, the subclassing thing. They went a bit further than I expected, but this was one of those things I said is got to happen at some point, in a very similar fashion. But anyway, what they need to do is, in order to make things extremely customizable, the only thing missing as far as gear is concerned, based on the fact we've got crafting, based on the fact we've got sticker books, and based on the fact that you can change anything to any trait at any time, and put it any way you want on your body, the one thing they're missing is when you recraft a piece of gear from Overland, Dungeons, or Trials, you can change what they are in weight. That's the one thing we're missing. So if you get a full light set, it's going to be light. But you can already put it on weapons and jewelry, so it doesn't matter, right? What about if you want to wear 2 light sets? Changing the weight when you recraft it would be the final nail in the coffin for pure customization. You can already do it with crafted gear, so it was already one of those things that they don't really mind about because they've already nailed the armor passives. So allowing you to turn any armor into any weight would be done for me. That would be fucking brilliant. I'll be able to make them different weights and reconstruct them. That's exactly what I just said. Since you can already reconstruct them in any trait, I think you should reconstruct them in any weight. That would burst open customization so much more than we've already got, which is already unfathomable. But, shit. That would be it. Alrighty, what the fuck, dude? That's twice. Why are you dead? Someone res him. Clean up on aisle 5. Raddy's decided to start bailing again. I'm playing a few years, it's worth picking it up again. Worth is subjective. Do you think it's worth picking up again? Do you have time to play a game that you liked once that you might like again? If the answer is yes, yes. I don't have the variables in your life to know whether you've got time or not. But shit's changed. When you say a few years, how many years? Loved it a few years since. Few as in 2 or 10? I don't want to run this on repeat with the same stupid mistakes over and over and over and over and over and over because it's not very good for viewers. They get bored. But, Raddy, don't be dead. We'll do one more after this and then that's it. If we fail it, fuck it. We'll do something else for a change. Because it's now just silly mistakes. Before hybrid builds. Wrong. Hybrid builds have always been a thing. It's just that they were made easier because of the stat consolidation side of things. Hybrids have always been a thing. It's just that you had to really, really think about how you're going to make it function based on the way that skills scaled. So, let's be more accurate. How many years? Why have I got all 3 of these on me? Disagree. Oh my god, everything's on me. So that was a weird thought I had today before going to sleep. The Crusader from Vollenfeld. Yep. Why not rename it to Centurion's Desire and change it to Medium Dwemer style because it would fit in the dungeon? They refuse the Crusader name for a craftable set. I mean, I'm not Zos, so I can't tell you whether that would be a good idea or not, but it sounds like a very specific name. Having a Dwemer visual would make sense. Having a name that suits a dungeon would make sense. Why would it be called Centurion's Desire? The desire part has confused me. You're trying to be flashy. Tells us, dude. They might take it. You never know. New class was just about to drop 2 years ago. So before the Arcanist, get in the game. No hard mode. Focus sucks. I don't even need to say it. Just pull the boss. End boss of free Centurion. No, I know the one. You keep reiterating what things are for. I'm aware. I teach. Don't worry. I've got guides everywhere, dude. I know what they are. I meant, why did you choose Centurion's Desire? The D word. I understand Centurions. That's the bosses. I mean, you could equally call it Triple Threat. First of all, where the fuck are the Dwemer? In the cupboard. Peon Grim, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't worry, I have an extensive memory of bosses, content, sets, skills, the fucking lot. The quicker you could explain something is the more efficient it is for me to be able to answer it. You don't have to explain the names. I know what they are. I just wondered why you chose Desire. Because that sounds fancy. You were very specific in your choosing. Oof, careful. Bartony, how much do you know about the new stuff? When I say new, I mean since you played. Okay, we'll do one more, but if you keep falling over, we'll fuck it off. When I had no thought caused desire sounds well with Centurion. So it just sounds flashy. Okay. Not really much at all. Rolls off the tongue better than anything else. That is almost bait for a discussion where everyone now has to decide. Tells us, you never know. They might like it. They might say, why desire? But they might like it. Making it Dwemer motif style would make sense though. That's very true. Uh-huh. Japan, you don't get to say anything here. Bartony, check this out. Ready? I know you can use different skill trees from different classes. Well, I wasn't gonna show you that. I wasn't gonna show you that anyway. I was gonna show you something else, but I've forgotten what it was now. It's obviously not important. I was gonna share that bit. So you do know enough. Not much, really. I know about subclassing. You know a lot. Do you know about scribing? You know you can customize. I have to say this carefully because people get this wrong. Spellcrafting? No. Making your own skill? No. Customizing specific existing skills that they gave us. Get a drink 1 minute? No worries. So they gave us a load of skills for weapon skill lines and guild skill lines and all that kind of stuff. And we can customize them with scripts and change them as to how we see fit depending on what we've got given. That's kind of cool. Like this banner. My French banner. You didn't know this. Ha! Now, if you mix that with the fact that you can mix classes, then you mix up a lot of crazy shit. You could even make a character called Centurion's Desire. And give it Dwemer stuff. Or Venom. And make it look like this. But yeah, I do think making them make sense would be cool. But the problem is, why would they need to? That's not to piss on an idea. That's just, if it's worth their time, then they will. If it's not, then they just won't. They don't really care. Because they don't need to. If something already works, they don't need to go in and change it because no one's going to give a fuck when it happens. It's only if they bring something out that's almost exactly the same that you have to really change anything. But in the feedback section in the game, send it to them. You never know. You might get it in there. Do you know what I got in there? And I'm going to claim responsibility for this because I've asked for it for 7 fucking years. Guess what? The mammoth. Yes! Rich was laughing his ass off when I did the testing internally for Solstice. He was like, you might want to check the mounts. There's something that you might like. And he was hint. Hey, what the fuck? Just saw a horse. Didn't see anything. That was the wrong build for that particular update for the game before you got it. Then when we got the PTS one, the mammoth was there and I saw it on stream and nearly shat myself. It was fucking funny. What's PvP like? PvP is like players fighting players. How about a set named Adoran Fan's Desire? I think you're trying too hard. You keep trying to use the D word. That's twice you use the D. I think you'd like that word. They could do something with the Adoran Fan though. They could. Is he dead?
will join this army.
Technically speaking, with the shit chick order, we can go through time anyway. Past, present, and future, all the same fucking thing. So, he's technically still existing. Or does exist now. Or did then. Or whatever. That is a great word. Is it? It's a fun word. What's fun about it? Does it push you on the swings? Song is also stuck in my head, by the way. That's leading. You want me to ask you? I'll take the bait. What is it? What song is stuck in your head? I really must know. It's the way you say the R in it. Why? Because some people's names are pronounced differently. Like Desiree. Oh dear. Like Iron. I did that on purpose. For anyone at the back goes, oh my god, he doesn't even know what iron is. Yes, I do. It's one of those things you press your clothes with. Boing. No, it's not. I made my base with it. Shut up. Hey, Aaron. That's when it gets me is names. When someone's got the name Aaron, they spell it 4 different ways but say it the same. And one person trying to be somewhat flamboyant with their words has decided to go Aaron. Is it? Stop it. So, Mike, your name is not Mike. It's McKee. Not Mickey. Mickey. McKee. You have to pronounce it slightly different. You have to put the emphasis on the other syllable, Mike. McKee. That's Mike's joke, by the way. The emphasis on the wrong syllable. He says it on his stream all the time. Go watch him. Shout out in the chat. Maki. Mistake. That happened on stream once. We couldn't get rid of it for the whole stream. Fuck, it's back. Excuse me, I prefer the pronunciation Mickey. Oh! Sorry, Mickey. Mickey Mokan. Boing. Mike Bacon. My name is Jeff. Pyong. Pronunciations are fun. Baconator. That's accurate, actually. In both terms. Mike Bacon and Baconator. They work. Yeah, but he doesn't use the term, come with me if you want to eat. Because he's not going to give you any food. That's his. I pronounce your name Timmy. That is very accurate. How did you figure that out? Did he tell you? Boing. The dragon, I'll have you know. Timmy. Timmy. Oh my god. That would get banned now, wouldn't it? Fucking funny. Comedy is funny, that's why it's called comedy. If you don't find it funny, you don't like it. Watch something you do like. Like gardening. Not there's anything wrong with gardening, but it's less funny. So just for you. Boing. I'm gonna wait. By the way, the build we're using is with 3 of them actually, the BFG. You may be familiar with it already. But if you're looking for the update is currently available on Patreon Early Access for 2 days before the rest of the world sees it. If you want to see it for free, and you don't want me to buy coffee, then you can see it on Saturday on YouTube. Your name is Mud. I don't get it. I thought it was Chef. Chef, Dragon, Timmy. All these different names you go under, Buddha. Are you a double A? Are you a double O agent? Are you a quadruple O agent? All these different personalities. You got 17 passports, haven't you? He's Uncle Fester. Where is Uncle Fester? Confirmed. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then go watch it. There might be a slight spoiler, but not really. Just one gag in there. He's Shurgorath. That's pretty good, actually. That's what I thought. Festa Fiesta. That's fucking funny. If you haven't watched Wednesday yet, go watch it. That will make more sense. That dude's fucking funny. Cheese? You like chocolate milk? Boing! My food ran out about a year ago. Oops. Raddy nicked my food. So I love you, same thought process. Ah, that was nice. I'm not saying anything, because I know where this is going. I'm going to start quoting fucking Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I'm not doing it. Cuties. You would know, Japan. With your Pikachu.
Gracious host, but I've tired of
Waiting for the next week to get all season 2.
Calorian. See that our unadvised
See, I didn't know that was a thing. Me and Tony were watching it, and it got to the end of one of the episodes. It's like, ah. He's like, no, that's a preview. Oh, we skipped the preview. Thank you for the follow, by the way. We skipped the preview. Brilliant. No. That's the preview for the next one. Yeah, that's great. That's what we do. No, the next one that comes out in like a week's time. What the fuck? Excuse me? What the fuck is going on here? Why the hell have I now got to wait for an episode once I was already mid-binge? I disagree. No, apparently they have to do it staggered now. So you have something to look forward to next week. I do have something to look forward to next week. Next week! I was enjoying that. I was watching it with my face. Now we've got to wait now. So I'm going to wait even longer so I can watch more than one episode at a time, because fuck having cliffhangers. Cliffhangers are very 1999, and I hated that. So, no. The problems I well deserved. Thank you very much. I worked really hard for that. Worked hard for the money. So hard for the money. And June season 2 coming. Dude, I fucking December or something? It's in production. Binge the shit out of that too. June Prophecy. Fantastic. Very, very good. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. They're filming it at the moment. They are. I'm so glad they continued that, because that was really good. And I think we are past the disappointment phase of people just not finishing stuff. Cool series got cancelled. Cool series got cancelled. Why? Finish something, for the love of fuck. Let it be shit if it's going to be shit, but for God's sake, finish it. At least then people can put together their own opinions of what they thought of the whole thing, rather than be disappointed that you couldn't be fucked to finish the job. They'd be shit assassins, wouldn't they? Did you finish the job? He's been shot. Is he dead? Not quite. What do you mean? Well, I shot him in the foot. Okay, you gonna do the rest of it? No. Not enough in the budget. Looks at the clip, it's got nothing in it. Stop shooting people in the feet. Got it wrong. Didn't Halo get cancelled? What did you expect, dude? What did you expect? That was never gonna go well, was it? Not a fucking chance. Because once upon a time, it was an amazing fucking game. And then, eventually, fuckboys decided that games were cool after they stopped beating up wizards in the fucking playground. And then they decided to jump on the bandwagon of Halo and ruined it. I said it. Fucking... What can you do? Fallout, on the other hand, is doing well. So far. Because actually, finishing a show is harder than starting a million new ones or something stupid like that. No, it's because they blow their budget on the first series. From experience. Worked in games, movies, series is the fucking lot. As a concept artist and many other areas in that particular field. Or whatever. And 9 times out of 10, they go for an investment for the pilot. If they get it done, they go for an investment for the first season. And they see where that goes. And the investors will continue if they feel like their investment was worth it. Like, have they got enough money back? Did they cover the budget? All this kind of stuff. And if they don't like it, they'll can it. And that's it. Whereas what they really should do is go up to them with a pilot and go, this is the whole thing we intend to do. Here's a big amount of money for a big show, or less for a bigger show, whatever. Just cut out some of the CGI and actually finish something. It's done on a series, season by season basis now, which is just fucking bollocks. It doesn't leave anything but a bad taste in your mouth. Now, it's not a case of did you see it all, it's a case of did that one finish? Which is unfortunate. It kind of kills box sets as well. Because you get, hey, season 1 has its own box set. Where's season 2? We didn't make it. Oh, so you lied. It's a mess. If you intend to add more, finish the whole thing first and then stagger it if you have to. But don't put people on the edge of their seat, waste their time, money, and energy, and then go, sorry, change their minds. It's an incentive basis, isn't it? Which is what I don't work for either. When companies ring me up and they're like, hey, do you want to play this new game? We're going to pay you for it. Okay, how are you going to pay me? Well, we'll pay you based on how many people buy the game. Fuck off. Not interested. You know why? It's not guaranteed. How the fuck is that going to work? Are you going to do your job? Yes. Are you going to get paid for it? You might. Same goes for series. They shouldn't base their seasons on incentive, like how many people do pay for it and how many people do watch it. They should just finish one entirely and release it. And guess what? If it works really, really well, people will be running at your door with stupid open hand fucking budgets and checks saying, make another one. Make another series, which is really, really cool as well. Rather than everyone just falling off and money just getting wasted, thrown into a pit. Again, have experience in that area. It's fucking exhausting to watch. Oh, crystal. The amount of pilots that I worked on, some I can't even tell you about. The amount of pilots that I worked on that just failed at the door. And then the amount of seasons that I ended up working on that ended up just getting dumped. Also, some under non-disclosure still. It's fucking maddening. The amount of money that gets wasted in those areas where they could just be put to good use. It would scare you. So yeah, directors, producers, and all those people out there, get involved and make something from start to finish. The die-hard fans will really fucking appreciate it, and you'll have an actual active portfolio that doesn't end in hoping Death in Paradise gets good and send off. 14 seasons deserves a good last season. 14 is promising. That's what we're talking about. Oh, wow. I can't say I've seen that, though. Ghosts. Look for ghosts. Big gap on the right-hand side. Big, big gap. Easy. Big gap in the middle. Well, not middle. Middle right. Skeletons must die. Need to get away from me. One each. There's a gap. Take your time. Kill the skeletons. I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. Oh, get in! Nailed it. Woo! There are some shows that just should end. Grey's Anatomy Entertainment for 5 seasons. After that, basically the same old shit. You did it! Dude, I got fucking stuck. I had no juice left and I was into poison stuff. I had to do this to heal and damage at the same time. You fucking nailed it. Personality, finally. You were after the personality? Motherfucker, you just got the trifecta. Not individual ones, because the trifecta for this initially was an award, obviously. But to get the personality, you do hard mode, no death, and speedrun. You already have it if you've done those 3. That can't be the first time you've never not died. Only needed the no death. The whole time we've been doing speedrun, hard mode, no death, you tell me you never had the no death in the first place? Dude, we could have just gone for that ages ago. What the fuck? Why didn't you say something? You'd have had it months ago on stream. Well done. Well, congratulations anyway. Now what are we gonna do? Now we get to play the game. Oh, you know. Not my stage. It is not your stage, this is true. But you never brought that to the table. You never once said, I haven't got no death. I would have given you less shit. I gave you shit for falling over and stupid all the time, and I didn't know you'd never had no death. How has that not happened? We've done no death loads of times on stream. Maybe it wasn't there. Cool costume. I call bullshit. Activity finder, dungeon finder. Oh, we need to check the mail, by the way, because guess what? You know the how do you make money in ESO when I say kill it, loot it, sell it, and then the overhang and stuff, the extra stuff I have, I kind of flog on the market at a certain method that I explained earlier. Holy shit! 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 5, 5, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20. I put all my money in the bank earlier. I've got 184k. Time for Zendromo. I'm going to keep 10k of this, but the rest of it you can have. That happened while I was in a dungeon. Watch the beginning of the VOD if you want to see how that happened. Bear in mind, the rest of the money that is in the bank is all from Infinite Archive, dungeons, trials, arenas, etc, etc, etc. Because you do this. You call Nizume, so you don't ever leave loot on the ground again. And everything that is not something that you would research or deconstruct, i.e. jewelry, or for whatever skill lines you haven't maxed yet, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Don't sell jewelry. Deconstruct that. Look at this. Purple. Sell, 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 sell. Oh my god, materials. Yeah, they're worth fuck all. Nobody really cares. If you've got enough of them, you don't need any more. Just sell them. That's money. It's pure money. Yeah, I saw the jewelry piece there. That was an accident. Done. Then you pull out this thing over here. Rag picker. And you deconstruct the rest. Because those mats are expensive. No flex, because I spend a lot of them. But when you're sitting on like 4,500 of these, I don't need them. I don't need to sell them either. Got enough of those. These I do need to buy occasionally. The rest of it, fuck it. So kill it, loot it, sell it. Do I have a new... No, I don't. I don't think my other character needs those. And today, just today, loads more motifs. Actually, this might have been recently, some of these, to put on the market to sell for more money. Now, I'm not farming motifs. I'm taking that as an oversight or as a bonus on top of what I'm doing. Dungeon, kill, loot, sell. Extras go on the market. Don't actively try to farm a specific motif because you'll never fucking get it. And by the time you do, the price would have gone down and it won't be worth your while. Are they really playing mushrooms on the dragon's head? What are you doing? This dragon has been defiled now twice. You see what I have to put up with? Butt mushroom revenge. Butt mushrooms revenge. Who was it who said names earlier? Chill? That's how you make names. Butt mushrooms revenge. That's brilliant. They should make a set for that. Let's do a random. Actually, let's not do a random. Let's do specific. So you got trifecta fucking Castle Fawn, Fang Lair, and Scalecaller Peak on stream. The audience that have joined me have got that done. Brilliant. 3 BFGs and a tank. Or 2 BFGs, feed, and almost Mortal Warrior. That'll do it. You've also had this one. You've had 4, actually. Butt mushrooms are drums of war. They are, Skellington. This is true. Music to your ears. It's music from their rears. Shut up. You stayed long enough to hear that. Volk there isn't one. Fang Lair, you've got it. Frostbolt, not happening. We can smash Graven Deep. So, people in the chat, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what is the single most difficult mechanic for your group to actually apply in this dungeon? When I say difficult, I mean least done correctly. And don't say boss cones or interrupts, because it's not. Bubbles, be more specific. The mechanic, the action that they have to take. I'm pressing bubbles.
Bubbles! I love the bubbles!
Light attack. This here is the one thing people will dismiss because they're too busy doing their deeps. If you don't light attack a bubble, you die. All of you. You and your friends. All of them die. Haha. No coffin for you. Poof. Up in smoke. Ash on the floor. You're dead. Mechanic here is quite simple. If you get a big synergy around you, big circle of dead, stand here, drop it in the burrow. That will stop the minions coming out. Learn that very, very, very soon. Otherwise, first boss is going to be hell for you. So, I do explain this in the guide. Put GD in the chat for Graven Deep. That is the All About Mechanics guide for you. What you need to do is, as a group, stand in a square. North, south, east, and west, if you like. Forward, back, left, right. 12, 3, 6, 9. Whatever you want to call it. stand in a kind of a square. So you're at 4 different points. That way, each person can see over 3 others' heads. Whoever sees the bubble needs to go for it. Unless it's the tank, in which case, scream. Mind you, 2 of those should have been able to see you anyway, or 3 of them should have been able to, so it's fine. Either way, someone's going to be able to see. If you maintain that position at all times, you'll never fuck up the bubble. The main thing for the tank to do is to hold the boss completely fucking still at all times. If you do so, when it comes to the fear mechanic, when the new ghosts come in, all that kind of stuff, the ghost ones will stack in the same spot. Listen carefully. I know that the boss and the ghost boss fires the same AoE, so you're technically doubling up on them. However, if they are in the right spot and you're holding block here, instead of taking 2, move slightly to the left or the right so you're out of the ghost triangle. You only have to deal with the main boss and then come back in again. So let that one go off beside you and then just block the one that is targeting you. The rest of them will always fire the same way. That is why I make guides called All About Mechanics, because I teach you lots of different methods that make sense. But it's a lot easier to do it when you're there rather than trying to absorb it before you are. So you'll see. Oh, my neck is giving me shit. Somebody did the command. GD in the chat. JD. I'll try and make you buy tracksuits. GD. No, they're not hair straighteners. Boing. Jack Daniels. No, actually. The sports store. But you're close. Boing. Thank you for the link. Crom, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. First boss is relatively simple. If the tank doesn't hug the wall, but at least puts their back to the wall at all times and stays in the same spot for the most part, the boss will always come back to them. He has a bit of a fit running around the room, and then he always comes back. So instead of the tank chasing the boss, be patient. Maintain a taunt, and he'll come back to you. These mechanics you already know. Big circle on you, block the burrow. Get rid of it. Banging, that's one. Adrea, as soon as you've got aggro on him, try and keep your back against a wall or facing a wall at all times so that you're looking at the middle of the room. Don't tank him in the middle. You got it, that'll work. Banging. He will run around the room. Don't panic. He'll come back as long as he's taunted. Oh shit. Watch out. That landed exactly where I didn't want it to go. I was trying to take a heal synergy. It overwrote with the mechanic. They prioritize. Get the tank. Piece of piss. See how simple that can be? All in the guide. I've seen some really funky methods, and I've watched people Benny Hill chase that dude around the room. The big giant boss, giant Kabumba, really simple. Kill the ads, kill the boss, kill the ads, kill the boss. As long as the tank is making sure the ads are near the boss, it doesn't matter. They'll overlap anyway. They're all going to die. Generally speaking, you do want to separate the two, but with this group, there's so much area of effect beam shit going on. It's just going to be aim at the boss, and anything that goes anywhere near him is dead. Watch your feet, though. Good pull. Boing. These really fucking hurt. Watch out. They look really weak, but they kind of resemble the mini boss in... Oh my god. Shipwright's Regret. It was right there. I had to think of it. They hit very, very hard. They dart around the room. You don't want to overlap. He's on me. He's looking at me, Ray. Also another one of Mike Macon's favorites. Secret! Crystal Maze, let's go.
fish enticed by bait.
Fun. Hi, Gems. Turn your camera sideways is a bit easier. You quick motherfucker! He was fast. Mike! Like that little laser room in Ali G. Music kicks in and we're trying to get through the lasers.
Hurry, mortal.
I disagree. I didn't touch it. Your mum touched it. I tried to go too fast. I was doing a flashy bit at the end and I failed it. Doing a wicked flip.
An unforgiving punishment.
An unforgiven punishment. Both of you got greedy then. Stop getting greedy.
An
Mine!
unforgiving.
Haha! You suck! Ah, shit. I got the boss. After you. By the way, if you pull that first and he clouts you, you're fucked. Jesus. There are mechanics to this. They are in the guide, but you are not going to see them today. Wow. Claim new buff. Excellent. Let's go splash skeleton, I guess. If this goes well, this dungeon's going to look almost trivial. If it goes well. In comparison to the 65,000 deaths that it had in its first week to people not light attacking in a bubble. That sounds like a made-up number. It's not. They released the numbers on Twitter, which means it's real. Boing. I like it when they do that, like how many mud crabs have been killed since release, that kind of shit. Imagine, someone gets paid to do that for a living. Like, and I'm sure they have to go into the code and just find a button. And just go, this is the number, and just copy and paste it. But I can imagine Malcolm going, 1, 2, 3 mud crabs, 4, oh shit, I've got to start again. That's not really what happens, but I can imagine it. Flap! All ads must die. The blast bones, jump at him and make him grow. Do not stand in that, you will die. Blast bones got him, one of them did. Oh shit, I'm in. What the fuck? Rip. Me dead. Little 2, little 3, little mud crabs. One, little 1, little 2, little 3. Dude, I barely fucking in it. Apparently I was. My bad. I don't know what the hell happened there. I stepped backwards. I thought I was out. Clearly not. Rip, no doubt. I don't give a fuck. You have died millions and millions and millions of times on something that is relatively simple. I'm allowed one. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. You deserve that. That'll teach you for being dead on Fang Lair for the last fucking 6 months. Zai, shut up! Don't be dead. You don't be dead. You are not allowed to talk. Adrea's allowed to talk. Kick. Kick your mum. Kick. Can they kick me? No, I'm the leader. You can't kick the leader. Haha. You can only leave, which puts you in rage quit category, which sucks. Everyone will go, ooh, rage quitter. You've got germs. This is exactly the same as the ghost in Shipwright's Regret. The first boss, you see that mechanic that we didn't dodge roll that could explode if it hits multiple people? Ahaha. They put that stuff in there on purpose so that you are like, oh, I know this guy. They like to give you some things that resemble things you've seen before. That dude is evil. Drowned Captain fucking hurts. And that ghost, when he darts around the room, he can kill you in one shot if you're not careful. Although he is actually dead. Look at that giant mud crab. He's got a piece! Secret. Whoops. Where the fuck did you go? Oh. Oh, this one's horrible. Hello. Someone always fucks this up. It is... No, 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 no. Oh, you're gonna have to use the side one. You have to use this one. Bear with me. This one will do. Move more faster. You can barely see it. Which one's the middle one? Oh, really? No. No. Still no. What the fuck? Let's press it again. It won't let me change the middle one. Fun to watch, bitch. Go left. Go right even. What? Your reaction time was well slow. There you go. You gotta go. You got a line. You can't go through the fucking middle. It won't let you. You have to use this one. Go, go, go. Where is he going? Is that Unforgiven car park? I tried to do a wicked flip. Dude, just leg it. Did you see him? He did a wicked flip then. Boss round. Oh, man. Joining progress. Why is that even there? That is unnecessary. Jesus, he's nearly fucking dead. Boing. Oh, wrong way. I keep trying. I don't even have the right control for this because I use mouse and keyboard on Dune. I keep trying to magically press the L1 for some reason to grapple when I'm running really fast. I don't even use controller on that, and I've already instinctively decided that that's where that belongs. God knows why.
Let's get to the station center.
Bubbles! We are going underwater, people. The first time you'll ever see underwater movement in ESO. Where's the dude?
This portal, then walk to the central room. Don't concern yourself about air.
This is their test for underwater combat.
I'll hold the
I don't want to talk to you. Bubbles?
Bubbles! I love the bubbles!
It's underwater combat. It is, because look, I can use my skills underwater. Boing, boing. Another snare. That was fun as fuck. They made that whole mechanic just for that one walkie place. Right, one corner each of this kind of shape in the middle of the room. Adrea, where the boss is now, go behind him. Righty, Unforgiven car park. Pretty much where you are, but on the other side of the circle. So one on the edge. Run, Adrea, run, run, run! Perfect. This is perfect. Beautiful. Now everyone can see behind everybody. If you see a bubble, that is your priority target. If you fail to get a bubble, you're dead. That there is what Adrea needs to block. That will happen multiple times when we get the ghosts, but he can avoid the ghost one by moving to one side and always block the main one. And we're going to the stage which we are already at. Fucking hell, it's quick. 3, 2, 1, dodge. After this is over, get back in position. Simple shit. Really, really easy. As you can see, I can get it. They can see at all times where the fucking thing is. There's one on the other side of him. Raddy should be aiming at that, and he's not. Turn around with fear. Bubble! Oh my god. Remember when I said get the bubble? Oh, my soul is going to leave my body. Disagree. You were nearly too slow with the bubble. Woo. This one, you can't actually heal in this room. Am I going in the thing or what? Oh, I'm bugged. I'm bugged. Oh no, and there we are. That was weird. The boss was still with me. Light attack the black flying ghosts and pick up the white standing still ones. If you do that, they will heal you. Get rid of these. The more you get rid of, the better. You cannot heal in here with active skills or passive skills or anything. They don't work. Technically speaking, if you're not a good shot, you can just hold heavy attack and it will get them. Did we do it? We did. Now remember where you stood last time and put the boss back where he was. You'll get a double triangle now. All you need to do is block the main one. You can step aside of the other one. Good bubble. Well done. One behind Unforgiven car park or Raddy. Boss is invulnerable. Malcolm's dead. Dodge. Dodge again. Bubble behind. Bubble behind. Well done. Fear. Beautiful. Bubble at the back. Don't get execute panic. Trivial. In comparison to what you may have seen in your pugs. Because standing here, here, and here makes it so everyone can see over other people's heads at all times. So we can see where the bubbles are. The tank always standing here means that when the ghost doubles up, he's always facing the triangle the same way. Which means when it's just the boss, you block. When it's the boss and the ghost, you block and move slightly aside of the front of the triangle so you only get hit by one. Even when there's three, you only get hit by one. That's it. That formation alone makes a difference. You got a speed run? You would have got the no death as well, but I fucking died. That's banging. People, I gotta go. Thank you very much indeed for watching. I hugely appreciate support. If you are not subscribing on YouTube or following on Twitch, hit those buttons. They are free. Furthermore, if you want to help support outside the channel, there are some links in the socials tab for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website ZynoGaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me Coffee, and merch. I think that's it. You can Google me and find other stuff. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.